as I'm getting off the field, immediately they were like, dude, CNN posted you. And I was like, what? No way, like I'm the Bush, and it was kind of like, that's the thing, it's like I wasn't a Bush, I was the Bush. I've actually been working with the NFL for about 8 months now. My experience is I would say different than like all the other Bushes, just because I was actually hired on for a completely different thing at first. That's the craziest part of all of this.
Wow.
I wasn't supposed to be a Bush.
Not supposed to.
And I didn't know I was going to be a Bush, so just me being the Bush,
And then it became the meme.
Yeah.
Overnight, if anything, in minutes.
Yeah, in minutes.
Became a meme.
My mom sends me not one, my mom sends me like 5 a day. I have imposters, people, because I haven't said anything, people are speaking for me, which is insane. So people have made accounts saying that they're me.
Wait, whoa, they've made accounts?
The profile picture will be me and everything. Lady Gaga walking past me, I was like, I didn't know that Lady Gaga was the special guest until, so he slips up here. You want to go back a little bit? I'll talk about it. And he just looked over, right? Why? One of the grass people brought in a little Mexican flag. You're gonna see it right there. He's waving the little flag, yeah.
This is a special guest cam. Say what's up.
What's up?
Behind the scenes, this is mid take. We've already filmed for an hour 17. This is the final setup. Shout out Brandon. Big ups Brandon for
have fun with my stuff.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate you.
We're
Rolling everywhere. Lights, camera, action. Beautiful. All right, let's get right into it. We got the one and only internet sensation, meme of the century, legendary Bush number B4 in the building. What's happening? What's happening? How we doing, bro? How we doing?
Doing pretty good, pretty good.
Thanks for coming, for making time to do this.
No, absolutely.
I appreciate you. I know you busy schedule went to work early, right?
Yep.
To be here. So
Yeah.
I appreciate you. For those that don't know, who are you? Where are you from? And what do you do?
Well, I'm Alvaro. I am from Antioch. I'm from the Bay Area. I'm from 925 B4. We made it here. What's it called? I work at Six Flags, actually. That's my day-to-day occupation. I work in revenue there, and dude, I just love the attention. So
Really, this is like
Yeah.
not new to you.
No, not at all.
You've been doing this.
Yeah.
You're ready.
People person.
Yeah. You were saying earlier before we started recording was that like you have like media training almost like not official, I'm sure, right? Like,
Right. Yeah, but you gotta know how to talk to thousands of people a day when you're at the amusement parks. And
how many people like at a normal day at work? How many people off the top you're talking to?
There's. I mean, I worked at several amusement parks. Did several different Six Flags, right? So. Definitely at like Discovery Kingdom, where I've been more recently. There's really busy days. I get up to like 15,000 people a day, and then at the water park, it's substantially lower. But on a busy day there, in previous years, it's definitely got up to like 8,000 people days.
You put a screenshot of an email on your story. What was that from? I don't remember. Today,
I think,
yes.
yeah. So that was today. Today, yeah. So, the production team reached out and they were, just super thrilled with how just how one of the Bushes just, it just blew up, and I feel like definitely, I mean, right after, as I'm getting off the field, it's like, I didn't have my phone with me, but immediately they were like, dude, CNN posted you. And I was like, what? And they showed me, and I'm like, no way. And I'm like, I don't have my phone, so I can't act on it. It sucked. But so much was happening. Then, and I'm like, no way. Like, I'm the Bush. And it was kind of like, that's the thing. It's like, I wasn't a Bush. I was the Bush. Like,
no, 1,000%. Yeah.
So it was, that was super sick.
Yeah, overnight, if anything, in minutes.
Yeah, in minutes.
Became a meme.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. So immediately after, you went straight to... I'm sure you went on and then
to take it all off. Dude. It was
oh, so you were not comfortable.
It was tough.
Okay.
It was tough. The grass was definitely tough.
Gotcha. We'll talk more about
the costume.
about everything. We'll get to it for sure. But what's your story personally? Like you, as a person, as Alvaro.
As the entire experience in general was just fantastic. As a huge Bad Bunny fan, that was like it was nuts, and just getting to meet him and just everyone and having to keep this secret for so long.
That's right. Yeah. So I'm guessing you had NDA.
Yeah. So I've NDA off the bat, and it's definitely been a long time that it was really hard.
When was that exactly? I want to ask, like,
so this was actually
the very first.
Yeah. So
what is the first thing?
So this actually all these opportunities in general just date back kind of far back. So I've actually been working with the NFL for about 8 months now. So my and I will say my experience is I would say different than probably everyone else, like all the other Bushes, just because so I was actually hired on for a completely different thing at first.
Okay.
So I wasn't supposed to be a Bush. I was supposed to, and I think that's the craziest part of all of this.
Wow.
So I wasn't supposed to be a Bush.
Not supposed to.
And I didn't know I was going to be a Bush, so just me being the Bush,
And then it became the meme.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think that was pretty fun. That was pretty cool because definitely, and especially when you find out that you're going to be a Bush, it's kind of like it throws you back, but then you see everything that goes into it, and it's like it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool just getting all those pieces on, and just having to go through putting it on and getting fitted, and just going through the wardrobe with the wardrobe team. It was awesome. Just awesome to be a part of that side of the production as well.
Yeah. So it sounds like was there an overlap? Like, how did you get this gig?
Right.
Was it through your work type of thing?
No, so it wasn't through work. It was actually through school.
School.
Right. So
okay.
yeah.
Talk about more about that.
Yeah. So that's how it was. So and like I said, it's just kind of stays in the industry. I would say, which is I was doing a presentation in class about in my finance class about an event that we had coordinated at Six Flags at the water park for In-N-Out.
Yeah.
We did the In-N-Out event, and that was a 3-day event with thousands of people each day for their Northern California family picnic. So they buy out the park. So they buy out the park for those 3 days, and we just have to coordinate everything. And I did a presentation on that, and one of my classmates, reached out to me and was like, "Hey, dude, like, just because this is what you do, like, it seems like you're passionate about what you do. My dad works for the NFL, and they're getting the Super Bowl ready."
Wow.
And at first I was like, okay.
When did you say when did this conversation happen?
This was last semester, so this was, like I said, about 8 months ago.
Okay, gotcha.
So it's been a while, and we, and then I guess he had given his dad my school email and everything. That's kind of how that went about. And then his dad reached out, and that's kind of what it was. And it was more about, and it was on like the brand ambassador side of things, it was supposed to be more catered to like event coordination, which it was just coordinating, but it was more focused to the brands that I was working with for those days.
Huh.
Yeah, so that's
interesting. Okay.
So our job was to set up the activations for different brands at the Super Bowl, and for some events leading up to the Super Bowl for like fan events and stuff like that.
So that kind of leads into my next question. Was like, what was your role in the whole entire thing? So like, you did say that, like, or at least you told me that you had. Not just the Bush part, but like
other parts, yes.
Yeah, like directing some kind of scene, right?
So yeah. So then that was kind of the where it went to the coordination side of things, where there were 2 separate scenes that were assigned to me, and those were the initial truck scene that you see. So during the Super Bowl, if you rewatch it, the truck scene, and then again at the Lady Gaga scene. So there was so essentially what the Bushes were there for, were to block artists and production teams, camera crew, as they move through. So usually you see the Super Bowl and it's just wide shot and artist, but Bad Bunny had all these separate scenes.
Wow.
Right. So Bad Bunny had all these separate scenes, and as he would move from scene to scene, there was a lot of panning and dancers while he's moving to the next scene. So there was all these different scenes that obviously everyone saw during the show.
Yeah.
And so those were those 2 scenes that I was actively working with when it came to, okay, bushes had to now cover the artist. Bushes now had to, we would call, there was 4 pods, so pod A, pod B, pod C, and pod D, and each pod had time zones in which they would have to move to either block certain shots so that cameras could get through, etc.
Yeah, so that's kind of like the pros and cons of like making the bush people
bushes.
Well, the bushes people, right?
Well, the reason for that actually is that the Levi Stadium is real grass. Yes. And that's why this was all done, right? Because there were, and people can see during separate scenes, there was stages that would have the foliage.
Yeah, like the opening scene, right?
Right, but because it was real grass and there was so little time to put this thing together, and Bad Bunny wanted this complex, scene, it was just easier. We're like, dude, just throw them on people and throw them out there.
Put them in costume. Yeah. And now you can, that's like, you can move them, right? Yeah. And like, that takes more direction, of course. Yeah. So like, how many people did like did all the bushes have like in-ears, or was it like
so everybody had an earpiece.
Person?
I got this handy bag here with me. Got a few things here in my Rock Nation bag. So this is what everybody had in their ears. So everyone had these in their ears. Everyone had these in their ears. Yeah.
Wow.
So everybody had these in their ears, and this is how essentially everyone would hear what's going on. And actually, during rehearsals, everyone heard the music through here. So the music until that very final dress rehearsal, no one outside of those earpieces heard anything.
Wow.
No one knew what was going to be played. No one knew anything. Dancers were dancing just to the ears. Dancers were dancing.
No way.
The artist was dancing into the ear. No one, absolutely, like nothing was done out loud, except for our final dress rehearsal on Thursday, where everyone was in gear. We were doing the run through.
Yeah.
And they actually blasted different music outside the stadium so no one could hear what was being played. So that's why no one knew that Lady Gaga was going to come out. No one knew, that Ricky Martin was going to come out. Nobody knew that they were the special guest because we covered it up at that time.
Gosh, let me get some more real quick. Sorry. Again, like I said, I've never done this. So you're way more trained than me, which is really fun. You're the guest. And yeah, that's
like I said, cameras have been on me
throughout the whole thing. So,
for a few weeks now.
Yeah, dress rehearsal Thursday.
Dress rehearsal was Thursday.
Wow.
And everyone had Saturday and Sunday to rest. So everyone's job was to rest because no one, not even the singer, could talk these days because just everyone's saving their voices.
Yeah.
Everyone's saving their moves. Everyone's ice baths. So, yeah.
Dang. I mean, that's show business, right?
Yeah. So
Okay.
That's how it was.
Wow. Okay. So I have a question about Bad Bunny's vision, right? So like, how much of this vision was to his credit, right? Like, I'm sure he has a team or whatever. Like, he literally? This is start to finish. This is all. All his doing.
This is most definitely all his doing. He is very detailed in exactly what he wants. He has a say in absolutely everything. And I think just for those of you who know Bad Bunny, he is so detailed in everything that I don't know if you've seen, but when he even sends out a feature, when he asks someone to feature on a song with him, he mimics their voice. He tells them how they need to sing it.
Whoa.
He is very detailed in how that you should look into that. There's TikToks about it with Arcangel, and he sounds just like, he can impersonate a lot of people. This man is insane.
That's crazy.
And I think just being in his presence was so, and just seeing him locked in, I think was one of the most insane things. Like, it was like from 1 second to the other, just the lock in. Yeah, it was incredible. Yeah.
Wow. So for me, I'm clearly not as big of a fan as you for Bad Bunny, but I think that brings good perspective for this conversation because I think a lot of people aren't, right? Because being an avid fan that you are, you know a lot more, the lore, the backstories of,
for sure.
Where he came from and everything.
Definitely.
How long have you been a fan?
I've been a fan, oh man, I don't even know. I think in 2016, I initially went to his Por Siempre tour 2016. So that was super long ago.
That's 10 years
I
ago.
I was super young. So
How old were
at
you
that
then?
time, how old was I at that time? I think I was like 14.
Whoa.
Yeah, so it was a really long time. It could have been 13. Yeah, yeah, it was a really long time ago, and it was more of actually at that time my sisters. My sister had my sister's 5 years older than me, so she had a lot of influence over me, right? So, and her being just a Latina teenager on Bad Bunny's come up, I can credit my me being such a fanatic of Bad Bunny to her because she was such an avid fan, right? So me just kind of always looking up to my sister and wanting to do everything with her, and like I remember just always wanting to follow her and always just wanting to just be with her, right? That was my big sister. And so I ended up being a huge fan, and that was my first, I think that was probably my first concert ever, and I think it was pretty impactful, because then after that I've seen Bad Bunny live in concert 10 times since then. Yeah, I just came back
Whoa.
in December. I just went to his opening night in Mexico City.
Dang.
So I was just in Mexico City for opening night out there, and it's from Por Siempre in 2016 to in December. That was 8 times in between then, which is insane because I would always pride myself on I've seen Bad Bunny 10 times, but now I've besides those 10, besides those 10, I've heard Bad Bunny live. I've seen Bad Bunny live rehearse this thing.
Yeah. So okay, now that this has been in the works for so long, like has the gravitas of Bad Bunny, right, coming from being extremely long-time fan, right, now literally working with him, for him,
alongside him, yes.
Alongside him, like you met him.
Yes.
He knows your name?
Yes.
No way. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's actually sick. So like again, like now that you've met him, as kind of that, like, this is obviously still like idol status, right? Like you look up to him.
Yes.
Right. But like, does that change it a little bit? Does it kind of bring it down?
Absolutely.
Like he's just a human type of thing.
Absolutely it does. So that was actually something I was talking to my close friends who are also Bad Bunny fans, and I was telling them that there were many times where I saw him, and you can see that there's those times where it's nerve-wracking. It's nerve-wracking for sure, even for them to have to put this thing on. And I think those moments definitely definitely humble them in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? So, no, it definitely did. He's still, my idol at the end of the day,
Yeah.
but definitely I did see, he didn't seem so out of reach. He wasn't so, even though I've never thought he was like out of touch, I never thought he's not at all. And I think that I'm so glad that was our interaction, that he was so positive, and it was so great, and he was so happy. And afterwards, and there was a point where we were rehearsing and he had to stop to thank us because he was so glad, he was so thankful for the dancers, for the production. He was like, I could not do this without any of you. For the grasses, he was like, for everyone. He loved the grasses. There was times where it was hard to be in the grasses, right? And there were points where the grasses were rehearsing in the gear, and like he would just call them out and be like, dude, like, thank you guys. Like, I know it's hard, but like, you guys are the most essential piece. And he just loved seeing the grasses so much that he would bring them out for no reason. Like, he just loved to see the grasses. It was awesome. Like, the energy down there was crazy.
Dang, that's so cool.
And that was, yeah.
Because they say, like, never meet your idols type of thing. But, like, in this case, totally different. Like,
It was great. It was, if anything, it solidified why I, look up to this person. Because it's like, simply, if I was not a part of this, I would have still felt a part of this because of what everyone saw.
Yeah.
So
from the early production of everything, like, what did they tell you? Like, was it like storyboarding, or this is what we want it to look like, this is what we're going for? So how much of that do you know, like early stage to like what it was at the end?
So I wasn't very involved in the early stage because of that reason that I was not going to be. My credentials actually reflect that I was not even on the field at all to begin with. My credentials said a completely different thing. I had to get switched over. I had to go through a whole credential process. I didn't receive my credentials. It was the whole thing until finally the day where they fixed my credentials, and you know I had my my actual credential day. I got my. What is it? So here's the game day credential.
Wow.
So this is actually what kind of solidifies that you're able to be down there.
Okay.
So it was pretty sick. Before that, this is kind of what we would show up with our all. This does say the Apple Music halftime show. But so that's why. So at the beginning, like I said, I wasn't very much involved with kind of what was going on at first.
Okay.
I think I came in when everything kind of we already had the idea was there, but now when and where was kind of the question now. So we knew what was going to happen. We knew what scenes needed to happen. We had the scenes set, but it was like what works best when and where.
That's when you were added to the team.
So that's when it was kind of like it was so interesting to me to kind of see. It was so cool. It was like I just saw the halftime show and it was awesome.
Dang.
Yeah, and I think the first day that we heard it, because at first the dancers in the grass, everyone was kind of they were showing everyone kind of how everything was going to be done, and it was just to nothing. It was random music. Wow. We would just hear like Shakira. We would hear random things. No one knew what the halftime show was.
I'm
no
guessing.
one knew what it was.
Wow, even so down to literally performers.
No one knew what was going on. Yeah, wow. So no one knew until.
So there were like dummy tracks essentially.
Yeah. So everyone, a lot of the times we were just hearing ticks.
Yeah, BPM.
So all you would dance to was ticks.
Yeah.
And it was just like ticks.
A metronome.
Yeah, that's all it was.
Wow.
Until finally, I think they put everybody in like a different field, in a different setting, and that's where I think we heard it for the first time, but we still didn't see the set. The set came in like a day after.
Jeez.
It moved very quick. It was like, whoa, like dude, another set, another piece, and then so that was so. Just on Tuesday, which was when Bad Bunny touched down. So Bad Bunny was ultimately absent during a lot of this. I didn't meet Bad Bunny until Tuesday. So that was like, it was all really quick. So I met Bad Bunny Tuesday, Lady Gaga on Wednesday. So
whoa, you met.
So yeah.
So you also met Lady Gaga.
So I didn't know that Lady Gaga was the special guest until Wednesday. No one knew. We just knew there was just this point where he stopped singing, and we were like, something's there.
Yeah.
Same thing during Ricky Martin's part. We also didn't know. So until Wednesday, no one knew until they showed up. And I remember Lady Gaga walking right past me in the tunnel. Well, that's the thing. So through the tunnels, that's where we have these interactions because we're just there waiting, and then boom, Lady Gaga just walks by, and she was so awesome. I think I was a little more starstruck for Lady Gaga than Bad Bunny, just because Bad Bunny, I've seen him so many times in person.
That's true,
even though I have never been
the surprise
obviously
aspect.
Like in his face, but Lady Gaga walking past me, I was like, I froze up, and it's actually so funny because. I made two really good friends while I was working there, Natalie and Jack. Shout out Natalie, shout out Jack. And it was so funny because Natalie was definitely way more experienced in this. She was a dancer, and she's awesome. One of the greatest people I've ever met.
She was a dancer, awesome. Or she was a coach?
Yeah, she was in the production too. She was.
Gotcha. Yeah. She was a coach. Okay.
So. And she was like, obviously we were working like hand in hand. Yeah. And I remember like, obviously she's met so many different celebrities and she's so used to it. And right before we both, like I'm saying, Bad Bunny had to be where you are and we're right here. And so we're, they're getting everything together. I'm standing right here. Natalie's standing right here. And we were just talking about how people like freak out when they meet celebrities and stuff. And she was like, yeah, like she even made a comment. She was like, oh, like you can tell when someone hasn't met a celebrity before, And then I was kind of like, I was like, dude, like you have no idea. I'm about to spaz out when I meet Bad Bunny, But at this point, it's like, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there, right? And then boom, I think 5 minutes later, she's like, that's Bad Bunny, and I turn and boom. Bad Bunny's just standing in front of me, and I'm just like...
You had no time to prepare?
No, I was just like, no, and I didn't. I was just like nothing, just casual. I just had to act like it was my
Yeah.
everyday routine.
But in your head.
And no, I think after that, I think I went to go hide a little bit, and I had to just
Yeah.
let it all out. But
Yeah.
but it was pretty crazy.
Did you ever
just
want
that
to
thing.
cry?
There were definitely times where I did, definitely on show day, because on show day was everything coming together, and just the Super Bowl energy was just it was the energy in there was sick. It was just loud. The music would tremble, everything.
Whoa.
We couldn't even you couldn't even hear your own thoughts. It was just everything just trembling.
I think actually now would be a great time to play a game. We're gonna play this or that. So I'm gonna give you a bunch of things,
Okay.
and then you have to say this or that.
Okay.
You ready?
I got you.
Okay. So, first one, reggaeton or hip hop?
Oh, this or that. No, I'm just kidding.
Dang it. It doesn't go.
Yeah, you got it. Can you repeat it one more time?
Yeah.
Man, I was so focused on. I already know what I'm gonna say. No, I'm gonna crack this one.
Clip it. Reggaeton or hip hop?
Reggaeton, definitely. In
Got it.
recent years, it's so developed in my mind.
Got it. Okay. Perfect. Makes sense. Right. Stay in or go out?
Go out
Okay. All right.
every time.
Every time. What do you mean every time?
Every and any time I get the chance, just be outside.
Yeah. You stay outside.
Stay outside. Yep.
Okay. Beautiful.
When I don't have homework.
Got it. Good.
That's
good
the
student.
only other thing I'll put on top of going out.
Okay. Good student. I love it. Text or call?
Text, please. Always text.
You don't want to call? You'd rather not call?
I'd rather not call. No.
Really?
Yeah. You can text me to let me know that you would like to call.
You need an announcement.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
I think the only calls that I will pick up without a doubt is my mom and my sister. Those two calls I would always pick up.
High priority.
Yeah.
Of course. Speed dial time.
Absolutely, yes. Everybody else, it's
Nah.
please do shoot me a text, yeah.
Okay.
I would love a text.
Interesting, because do you think that I'm sure you're extroverted. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yes,
Yeah. Because extroversion or extrovert versus introvert is it's all about energy, right? So where do you get your energy from? Do you get it from other people, or do you get it more from because I know there's a big thing with you gotta recharge, right? For you,
your social battery.
Social battery, right? You're good. You can go for.
Yes, absolutely. But another thing I will say is with being extroverted, and I would say I'm very extroverted, it's definitely a presence thing. It's kind of I don't want to sit there and let's be on the phone all day type of person. It's more hey, if we're gonna talk, let's go out. Let's go out. Let's go. Let's go to the bar. Let's go to Buffalo Wild Wings. Let's go talk somewhere.
Yeah.
I think that is way more meaningful to me.
Wow. Okay. I love that. That's awesome. Okay. Well, let's move on. Window seat or aisle?
I'm gonna say aisle seat. I've flown a lot of first class lately, so I usually get the whole thing. I usually get the whole thing. Yes, thank you. Shout out Santiago.
So don't NA doesn't even apply.
NA doesn't even apply anymore. I'm not gonna lie. I think I haven't even. I would say.
Do you have a plug? Is that why?
If it was, no, yeah, I do. So
okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I refrain from just after you fly first class the first time. It's if you know, you know. It's no, but definitely. I would say, if I have to choose, I'm gonna say aisle seat because I want to go to the bathroom without asking someone to wake up.
Valid, very valid. Yeah, I'm the same, bro. I'm also not short. I need the extra leg room. If I gotta pop out a leg, you
already know.
Yeah, I'm with you. Okay. Next one is In-N-Out or Chick-fil-A?
In-N-Out, absolutely yes.
Easy, hands down.
Hands down, yes.
Okay. Have you had Shake Shack?
I've had Shake Shack actually. Shake Shack is really good and it looks very great.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
I hate the whole In-N-Out Shake Shack debacle because I think they need to be. I don't even know if they could be compared because it's totally different price ranges for one.
Yeah, no.
In-N-Out is $7 for a meal.
And Shake Shack's 13, 14.
Yeah,
goes up
or more.
No, for sure, yeah.
So
getting a shake.
But I'm biased. In-N-Out all day. California,
California.
raised. You know what I mean? Okay, so In-N-Out versus Chick-fil-A. In-N-Out.
Hands down.
Okay, gotcha. What's your order?
My order currently is a 4x3 with chopped chilies inside.
4 meat, 3 cheese?
Yeah, 4 meat, 3 cheese, yeah.
Okay.
Because four cheese is too much, but 3 cheese is just okay.
Oh, this is refined.
Yeah.
This is...
Yeah, I've tested them all out. Yeah, I've done the 3x2, I've done the 2x, I've done everything. Yeah.
Got it.
And
Yeah.
4x3 is a
You're a
perfect
vet.
ratio. Yeah.
A vet in these streets.
4x3 is amazing, and always extra large pink lemonade. It's
Extra, like the big cup.
Yeah, no, I'm talking like you get a bucket of pink lemonade. It's amazing.
I've only seen it like a few... I really don't see the big cup a lot, but...
Yeah, no, when it's
when we go out
and
to
once again,
In-N-Out.
it's like, dude, all eyes are on you if you get the big cup.
like,
Hands down. Everyone's
turning
like, dude,
heads.
be greedy. It's greedy. It's greedy, but
Bro,
it's like, you gotta, it's like, yeah.
Have you seen people get the big cup of the freaking smoothie? No, the shake? Dude. Yes,
that's
bro.
greedy. That's greedy. That's greedy. You could
Crazy,
you
bro.
could feed a family with
That's
that.
the fiend, bro.
That's
Like,
insane.
are you kidding me?
No, that's too much. I shouldn't
So
see that.
funny. Bro, one time I went to the drive-thru, I was like, can I get a cosmopolitan shake?
What, they
Not
just
my
blended
proudest
up
moment.
a magazine for you.
Oh damn it, bro! I told Brandon before. This like he's so funny.
Let me get that Drew Barrymore.
Oh, yeah, what issue would you like? Yeah, of course. What issue
The
would
Vogue
you like? Yeah.
model freaking. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, dang. Then now we're just riffing, bro. I'm off script. But yeah, I was telling Brandon before this. I was like, bro, Alvaro's so funny. He's like one of the funniest people I've ever met. So I don't know if I can get through this.
Yeah, it's just gonna be laughs and giggles.
Yeah, for real.
Giggle it out.
Okay, I'm a professional. I do this. Here we go. Okay, did I say this right? No, I did. Sweet or savory breakfast?
Savory breakfast
Gotcha.
with sweet drizzle.
Dudes, bro,
Right?
we're locked right now.
Yeah.
We got to do that again. Oh.
You know what I mean?
I'm the same, cause like I can't do all sweet. I need like if I do sweet, gotta have like bacon on the side, sausage
savory.
on the side.
Yeah, I love that.
The salty savory at like after you eat sweet,
Yeah.
or vice versa.
Yeah, vice versa. Yeah, it
Oh my gosh.
either or, but it just
Yeah.
gotta. Yeah.
Any order, but yeah, I need the balance for sure. Okay, that was great.
valid.
I love that. Okay, thin crust or deep dish?
Thin crust. I'm gonna say thin crust. Yeah.
Nice. Popcorn or nachos? It's a weird thing to
Yeah,
to
I guess.
ask,
Yeah, I think
compare.
I'm gonna say nachos though, because I feel like there's more that can go on nachos, not just cheese. There could be like nachos with something else.
Well, I mean, popcorn. You got like, there's a good amount. Like you could do
I feel
chocolate.
like I'm thinking chocolate, and I don't like the chocolate popcorn thing. I don't like that.
Do you like
a
chocolate?
like zebra popcorn? I do like chocolate, but I don't know. It's something
Yeah.
about it.
Kettle corn.
Kettle corn's fine. Yeah.
Okay, nothing.
I don't know.
Why
I
did
know. I don't know. Now I'm thinking about it. I don't know.
you sussed it out a little?
I don't know. I think popcorn just doesn't stand out to me. Period. It's the popcorn.
Okay, so nachos.
Yeah.
Nachos. Okay,
Nachos,
got it.
Nachos clear.
Crunchy peanut butter or smooth?
Crunchy peanut butter. Yeah. I
Is
do
there-
because I like
is there a reason?
apples and peanut butter, and I like the crunch on that.
Okay.
And that's
Are-
probably the only time I eat peanut butter, other than when my mom's throwing it into like a smoothie.
Yeah. This is a big one for me. This next one. Taste or texture?
Taste or texture? I'm gonna go with texture. I'm gonna go with texture.
Bro, let's go,
Yeah, I'm
dude.
gonna go with
To me,
texture, yeah.
to me, it could taste like literally nothing, but if the texture is
Cottage
perfect,
cheese. I hate cottage cheese because of the texture. It tastes like nothing, but I hate the texture of cottage cheese.
that's true.
That's
yeah.
Well, that's just an example for me. It could be, I mean,
Yeah,
of course,
for me, it's like lettuce. Lettuce doesn't have like a crazy taste.
So another thing is
the crunch,
I don't like seafood, right? So that's a thing for me. Okay, but here's the thing. Hear me out. And this is actually, but I like
losing me.
ceviche. I like ceviche. I like that type of stuff. I think I also like tuna, which is pretty weird, right? Because people are like, what? But it's not a
love
taste.
tuna.
It's not a taste thing to me. That's why you know what I don't like about, let's say, shrimp or like I'll say crab too. Like what I don't like of that is the fact that I feel like I also don't like sausage. I don't like any type. I don't like breakfast sausage. I don't like hot link. I don't like none of that. The reason why is because I don't like the feeling of breaking into what I'm gonna eat.
So the
I
meaty
think that
like
I don't
texture.
like you know when you're eating like when you're eating shrimp and it's like you got the snap. Yeah, like the little you gotta to get to the middle. I don't like that. The sausage, same thing. I don't like that I have to break through that that thin layer to get to what I'm gonna eat. I don't like it.
But if you were to blend it,
but if you mash it up, I think I get it. Because it doesn't feel like I'm breaking. I don't feel like I don't have to break the the shell. I don't like that.
Would you if I made you next time you're on, if I made you a smoothie that was like ceviche?
Okay, the smoothie ceviche, you lost me. I don't know when.
No, I know that was great. That was great. Okay, last one: Starbucks or Dutch Bros?
Dutch Bros. Yeah.
Whoa.
Immediately.
You jumped you answered really quickly.
Shout out Dutch Bros East County. I love you guys.
Wow, do you know them personally?
Yeah, I worked at Dutch Bros. I worked at Dutch Bros for 3 months. It was awesome. I loved it. I met the greatest people ever.
Bro, there. I'm dead. You said this like this was like your life story, and I worked there for 3 months.
Yeah, I worked for 3 months, dude. What do you mean? Of course, Dutch Bros.
Was that Summer 11?
Yeah, no. I loved I love Dutch Bros. I love the vibe. It's so I think it's so me actually. Just Dutch Bros vibe. It's like
for the people that know
music. You. Yeah, like it's like just Dutch Bros energy.
What's your order?
My go-to order currently, if I'm getting coffee, is a medium light ice protein latte cookie.
Dang.
The cookie flavor, add salted caramel.
Wow.
With cinnamon sprinkle flavors off top.
We'll put the list
if
right
you know,
here.
you know.
If
you know, you know.
What is your other one?
When I'm getting a Rebel, it's going to be the Johnny Rancher. Add watermelon to it because the Johnny Rancher, I believe, is.
This is yours, sir. This is that order that you just said.
Oh, dude.
I got it like an hour ago.
No,
but
I fucking love it, dude. That's
really?
Awesome. Yeah.
Okay.
What is this?
What's it about? Huh?
This is the Johnny Rancher with the watermelon?
This is your order. Right
wow,
now.
I fucking love that, dude. You're fucking good, dude.
It didn't look like that when I got it. But
you're awesome.
You can take out the straw and mix a little bit?
Opt for a strawless. I'm a strawless guy.
Oh, forget. Get this out of there.
Yeah.
No. Save the turtles. That's what it's for.
Always, yeah.
Okay, bet. I need to give you like something to put it down. I wasn't like
cool. I can
the
hold
thing was. Are you sure?
Yeah.
I feel bad. Like hospitality wise.
Oh, I know.
Like you need to like sip it, put it down.
No, it's fine, dude.
You good? Okay. Wow, that was like that was a whole setup.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I thought of it like all the way.
You feel weird about me just slowly
hilarious. Yeah, I was like, what's coming in right now? Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry about like also looking at my phone because I have like the questions and everything.
No, yeah, I love the questions. They're very thought out. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Let's get back into it. Back to Super Bowl and everything. You answered a good amount of these, not gonna lie. Okay. How does it feel to be a meme?
I don't know. I feel like I've thought before, like that's so crazy becoming a meme, like just in general. Mm-hmm. I feel like not a lot of people think about it subconsciously, but they do, you know? They're kind of like, that's so random. And it is so random.
It's just crazy random.
Just opening my phone. And I mean, my mom sends me one. I mean, not one. My mom sends me like 5 a day.
My aunt posted on her story. And I was like, I know that guy.
No, and that's the craziest thing. I have imposters. People, because I haven't said anything, people are speaking for me, which is insane. So people have made accounts saying that they're me. And they're commenting. They're like, that's me. And I'm like.
Wait, whoa. They've made accounts?
Yeah, there's people have sent me and said, hey, there's imposters. They're like commenting and they're saying, oh, that's me.
I'm Bush guy.
The profile picture will be me and everything. And it's like, whoa. I think that's a little more crazy because it's
that for sure. Damn. You have a fandom.
Yeah, so it's crazy. Yeah.
We should collab post with that.
Tag them, don't tag me.
Yeah. I already answered that. Oh.
Sorry, I talk a lot.
Think about no, you're good. I love it. Have you thought about how, like, imagine literally the oldest meme that you know, right? Like, that's like freaking, what is it, the cat on YouTube, that was like a YouTube meme? With the rainbows? I forget what it's called. Oh, man. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't.
Okay, freaking.
Cat with the rainbow.
Crap. Anyway,
Scrap that
think
one.
about, yeah, moving on. Think about just like any meme that's like super old, right? But like still lives on today. Like, have you thought about like how that could be you, and probably will be, honestly. I think this will live on, I think, for a while.
Yeah, no, definitely. I don't know. I've definitely thought about it just because like it's crazy that I'm just gonna. It's more crazy that people are just gonna always send me them, you know? Because it's like people are just gonna like. I'm saying in 10 years from now, if one comes by, like it's gonna be sent to me. Like it's just gonna. Oh look what I saw. LOL. And I'm just gonna be like, damn. Like
Shout out CNN.
That really had like that dude 10 years later, and that's like that was a thing, you know?
Yeah.
Everything's just gonna come back to me.
Yeah, because I mean, like, we're talking about Super Bowl, Bad Bunny halftime show. This is history.
Yeah, no.
You are a part of history, literally fingerprints and all over. The end result was heavily, maybe not heavily influenced, but you had a good amount of influence on what the show was, correct? How does that kind of make you feel? Does it even register? Has it registered? Have you even kind of thought about that?
I think in pieces for sure, but once again, just being such a huge Bad Bunny fan, from the first day that I knew like you're gonna work with Bad Bunny, I think since that day it just felt unreal. But I think at that time I think I just didn't start to register until the day that I met him, the day I saw him, and it was just like, whoa, like it just threw me back. Like it just threw me off so much, and it was like. It was just so impactful. Like I can't. Like I'm speechless at times just thinking about how insane it was to just be there. You know, especially considering like how many people applied to work anywhere around this project, and just having the opportunity to be over there, it was awesome. So yeah.
So I'll kind of segue this or layer this into two things. Because I remember there was one time we went out, I think to downtown Brentwood, and we talked for like 30 minutes. We were like moving from bar to bar or whatever. Like we were talking about events. Do you remember this?
Was it on Blackout Wednesday?
It was. I don't even remember that. Yeah. So we went on to Blackout Wednesday. That out. Yeah.
Participated in those kind of outings.
Yeah, we weren't there.
It was a casual bar night.
Yeah, could have been any time, any one of the handful of times we went out. Yeah. Do you remember that conversation where we were just?
Those days. I think I was actually working on. I was interested at my job in event coordination position. Mm-hmm. And I think it was those days, and that's what that was like all I was talking about during that time. So I'm assuming that's what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it kind of revolves the same thing, just putting events together.
Yeah.
Because at Six Flags, every day is an event. That's kind of how it is.
Dang.
Like every day is an event.
Stressful,
and every day we're expecting thousands of people, you know?
True.
So it's not just like, at the Super Bowl, which at the Super Bowl was, this is a magnitude,
absolutely.
Of an event.
Millions of people.
But definitely, like, at Six Flags, we don't have all this time to prepare for this one day.
Yeah.
I think the closest thing to that is when we do, like, the buyouts, like I said, for In-N-Out, where, we're working toward that day. But other than that, it's nothing too crazy, too out of the ordinary that we're doing. So definitely, like, I'm pretty used to just stress and just change things quick as you go. I feel like that's something that I've learned how to master at Six Flags, which is just things are going to go wrong and you just need to know what the alternative is going to be immediately. Like take it out of your back pocket. Like you need to think,
solve the problem.
You need to have a plan B for everything at all times, as you're thinking of what you're going to accomplish. It's like, no, I'm already thinking of what can go wrong and what you're going to do to solve it.
So you're more type
so unpredictable.
So you're more type A, where like you're trying to get ahead, plan as much as you can, versus like running gun.
At work, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, because then not in not with our friend group.
Well, yeah.
Not with Brian.
Shout out
If you
Brian.
know, you know. Shout out Brian. Brian he takes care of everything. I can.
That's
really
true.
chill. I
Yeah,
love it.
he's parent group. Like he's
Parent
Brian.
group,
Brian and Brenda are
mom and dad.
Mom and
Yeah,
dad
they're
whenever
great.
we go out. Yeah.
No, and it's awesome because I get to just,
Yeah.
especially I like.
You can take a back seat.
I always take the back seat with Matthew. Shout out Matthew.
Yeah. Okay, that's perfect segue, honestly, because like, can you explain how we know each other? If anything, it might be.
It was
Go ahead.
So we met I think we met very casually at Brenda's house on a certain event. That had to be how we met because that's how we met through Brenda and Yesenia's friendship. Mm-hmm. And then, I was, part of Brenda's circle.
Yep.
And then,
Yeah.
you were, Yesenia's man, and we were like so excited to meet you actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Have you heard, like, did you hear anything about me before?
Not before then. Because because I'm trying to think Eddie as well. Shout out Eddie.
Dude, yeah.
I think
Crazy circle.
So so everything. So I think it was just like there was a lot of connection. So I was like, super well known. So I was like, so it was awesome. Just kind of when we actually met. I don't think, like I said, I don't think it was anything crazy though, because it was just like how it's always just more intimate.
Yeah.
Just get-togethers, and
yeah,
that was kind of how we started to get to know each other.
Yeah, I mean, like, we don't hang out outside of those groups,
yeah.
But like, oh gosh, this was. Have we known each other for more than a year now?
Yeah, I would say yeah.
Probably, right? Yeah. So, not that honestly anybody cares, but my wife works at Trader Joe's. She met Brenda at Trader Joe's. They worked together, and then at the time that they met, her husband Brian worked at Chipotle. Was the manager at Chipotle, right?
Right, right down the.
Oh, okay, it's clicking. I remember. And then they needed somebody to shoot their wedding. They went to, like, they wanted a photographer to go to, like, shoot some pictures when they go to the court and, like, take, yeah.
Nice.
So Yesenia was like, oh, my husband takes pictures. Then that's how I met them. Literally first day I met them on the shoot. They're, like, dressed up to the nines, of course, right? Like and
whoa.
And then later, I don't remember if it was later that night or, no. It was, like, 2 days later, they invited us to the party at their house. That's where I met you and the whole whole crew. Yeah, and we were dancing in the backyard. Yeah. Brian was like, "Well, turn the music off. This is the photographer."
Yes, there you go. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna say I didn't think that was the first time I met you, but I do. That's one of the first times. Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, I don't know my senses at these things, but but I clearly remember that his announcement.
Yeah. Which is crazy, but also, another thing is Yesenia's cousin also worked at Trader Joe. Chipotle with Brian.
Yeah.
Right. And then I don't know how they started hanging out, but eventually it was just like, hey, you're
Everyone
cousins
just
with.
knows each other.
Then we all just started hanging out.
Yeah.
We went to Yosemite together.
Right. I was gonna say that was.
Yeah. My video went freaking viral. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah. That was sick.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
You remember that whole trip?
Yeah. No, it was awesome.
Yeah. I remember looking through footage. I have more of Eddie. I don't know.
So much of Eddie for some reason.
Eddie was like the beginning of the viral one.
Yeah.
And then, he was driving. And then, I don't have a whole lot of. You're in a couple of them, right?
Like I said, I'm always backseat.
On those
digging,
on
those excursions, I prefer to be in the backseat. Yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause is it like you have to? Like I do this. Is it like a plumber goes to work and then he comes home and like the freaking sink's broken? He's like, I mean, like now I gotta work at home. It's that type of thing.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, because it's just kind of like, not even that. Like I said, I'm a people person. I love to, especially when I'm with my friends and stuff. But it's like, I also very much enjoy, like, if we're going out and we're just, especially on a road trip. I can think about, when we went to Hawaii, we went to Puerto Rico. And I'm just like, just me and Matthew, we're just kicking it, you know, just
Yeah.
we're
So
doing
you
our
went to Puerto Rico. When was that?
last time I went to Puerto Rico was in last January.
Yeah. So you went there, and Bad Bunny just dropped.
Bad Bunny, we went when Bad Bunny had just dropped.
Right, DTMF.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so
So that
like
was
that's
crazy.
pretty
It was awesome.
pretty full circle, right? So like, do you remember the night that you like listened to it? Because I remember you guys posting stories and like
Yeah.
you guys were big on this drop.
Yeah, no, there was, especially because after Un Verano Sin Ti, which was the previous album, which was amazing, as most people had the same opinion, you were like, what tops this? You can't get better than you can't get better than this. You
This
know?
was
And
his
it's
peak.
Like, yeah, it's like, dude, you peaked, and that's awesome. We love it, but it was like we were like, okay, like, you know,
That was your expectation, like it's not gonna, it can't be.
definitely was like, you just nothing can kind of top that, you know. And dude, David Tiene Fotos was incredible.
Lo and behold, he freaking did it.
Yeah.
Won a Grammy.
He did it. It was awesome. And then the significance of the album was so deep as well, because it was like, it was just the love of the island and being on the island. It was like, it all made sense, and it was just, like you said, full circle for sure.
I mean, how crazy was it to? Is the drink good? Is that your order? Is that
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I was like scared. I was like, how did you get this? Yeah, like, dude, like, yeah, you did not ask me. I was like, what did you ask?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I was like, whoa.
It was Brian.
No, I tasted it and I was like, oh, all right. I was dead ass like, did he ask me? Did he ask me?
You were describing the first one.
Yeah.
As I was looking at the drink, I was like, this don't look like cookie.
Oh, yeah, that's so funny. No, yeah, because it's two, like I said, there's two vibes. There's a rebel vibe and there's a coffee vibe. When you go to Dutch Bros, it's one or the other. You know, you're either on a rebel type of vibe or you're on a coffee type of vibe.
Yeah. Are they're both caffeinated, correct?
They're both caffeinated, yeah. The rebel.
Are they? What's the difference between? Do you know does it feel different caffeinated wise, like energy? Does it give you like?
I'm not gonna lie. I want to say coffee does give you more energy, especially at least at Dutch Bros, because like we were pulling the shots, so it's just like the shots are just so concentrated. So usually I will always get coffee in the morning and afternoon time. This will be my go-to.
Wow, so this is perfect.
Yeah. A rebel. If I'm going to, if you go to Dutch Bros anytime after noon, rebel. Anytime before that, it's still AM vibes, still coffee.
Okay, gotcha.
So it's perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. I texted Brian and Brenda last night, and they got back to me. Brian got back to me this morning. I was like, yo, what is Alvaro's order at Dutch Bros? Like, would you happen to know it? And then he said, I believe it's, and he said it. And I was like, all right, I'm rolling with it. I don't even want to like confirm or anything. Yeah. So
you got it.
I'm glad that worked out.
I was like, what the heck? I was genuinely tripped out.
Really?
Yeah. For sure. I was like, whoa.
Okay. Back to Puerto Rico. How was it to be literally at the drop of, or be in Puerto Rico during the drop of the song, or like this album, when literally that's what the whole album's about? Like, what was the energy like? I'm sure you guys went out and everything, right? Like everybody's talking about this.
Yeah. No,
what was that like?
It's huge in Puerto Rico. I don't think I could even describe just the energy at the Super Bowl was still at the end of the Super Bowl, because most of the production team and dancers were Puerto Rican. So so that was another thing. That was another integration that he made. And even afterward, there's this huge culture of playing, their instruments and, saying the tambores and just the plena de Puerto Rico, all that stuff. It's so big for them. And just being in the streets of Puerto Rico at that time, it was nuts.
Like if you walk outside, it's
just it's their culture to party. And that's just how it is. Period. And it's through, and that's as Bad Bunny sings about, through good and bad, that's how they cope. Because, like during El Apagón means power outage. because the island's very prone to have power outages.
Yeah.
And
That was a part of
that's
his
kind
set
yeah,
too,
that's a part of
right?
the set, right, where they're climbing the light
poles.
posts and all that's going on, because it's all these things they're real. They're things that these people go through. So it's just like, it's so impactful, especially to the people of Puerto Rico, but just Latinos in general, just a lot of South American countries. It's a lot of the same the same culture. You see the same things, and just like literally how the show depicted all these different scenes, it was just like it hits so close to home. So
yeah. So
awesome.
for someone that might not really know any of the like Easter eggs, or like, because it was very much about Puerto Rico and like what the lifestyle is over there.
Yeah.
I'm sure so much of it went over a lot of people's
Absolutely.
heads, right? Do you, off the top, can you, other than that power outage, because we just talked about that, right? Like, can you speak about like any other one that's like
Another scene.
nobody would ever even...
Absolutely. Well, there's a scene that I actually got asked about. That was like, there was a time where he wakes the kid up from sleeping on the chairs, right? So a lot of people are like, that's so random. Like, what does that mean? Like, was that just like a mistake or something? I'm like, no, that's so valid. That's so real. Like, I was just saying, like, my mom actually was like, that's so funny. I have a picture of Pablo, my little brother. He was, I think he was 4 years old, and he was at a party. He slept on a step, on a step of a house that we were at a party at, and he's just like straight, just stiff bodied on one of the steps, because that's a part of the culture. Like, it's just. The kids are tired, go to sleep. Like, like,
and if there was audio with that picture, would it just be like blasting music?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, and that's another thing. Like, it's like, that is how, like, no, I'm telling you, like, my sister has I think it's like a 6-month-old and a 1-year-old, and they're both already used to just
desensitized to the blasting,
just parties. Like, that's how it is. Like, it's like, that doesn't stop you. You don't not go to the party because you have a little kid. You just
bring up.
They just get used to it.
Yeah.
And that's how it is. They just get used to it. And that's
Yeah, because I think that is another part of I love it. Like, literally, because I clocked a good amount of them. I think that one for sure, because we're wedding photographers, right? So like, I've done a good amount of Spanish weddings. My wife is also freaking Yesenia's half Mexican, right? Yeah. Like, I've grown up with her, and I understand a little bit more of
it's the vibe.
There was probably a kid.
There was definitely, yes.
Was there?
Yeah, there definitely was. There was more than one.
There's more to this too, because Brandon, who's producing this video, you guys can't see him, but he photographed my wedding. Yeah. Right, and they met.
Yes, we met at that wedding.
At the wedding, and they were both at my wedding, which is crazy, right? So. Another full circle thing, which is insane. A lot of parallels and a lot of overlaps with this. But yeah, like, that's funny. I didn't even know there was a sleeping child at my wedding. Yeah, it's crazy. And the whole wedding scene was like, it hit home. Yeah. I'm sure for so many other people too. Yeah. But it was like, bro, this is a wedding. Like,
and it was a real wedding as well.
That's insane. Finding that out.
So that they invited Bad Bunny to their wedding, I'm assuming, as like a joke of sorts, and Bad Bunny,
like a DM or something.
Right, and Bad Bunny replied and said, "Dude, come get married at that during my show at the Super Bowl."
Wow. He's like, actually, I'll do you one better.
So more, yeah, exactly. So I don't know what's more special than that, for sure.
Dang, that's crazy. True or false? Is it true that 40 grass people really got fired?
40 grass people did...
Bushes. I think you've been saying bushes.
They are sugar canes, actually. So people say bushes, people say grass, it's sugar cane. That's kind of...
So you're going to clear this up then. It's sugar cane?
It's sugar cane. Well, it's a sugar cane field. So
yes.
It was never specified. They called them grass bunnies, so it is grass, just because they were designed as grass.
Grass bunnies. That makes sense.
But it's sugar cane. That's kind of the whole thing.
Yeah.
But during the beginning shot, you see the sugar cane fields, and then it turns into the set, and obviously it's still sugar cane fields.
Yeah.
Even though it wasn't specified to anyone that it was sugar cane, I would say it is sugar cane.
Got it.
However, I can confirm that I don't know.
Really, you don't know?
If 40 people got fired.
Did you see reports that like because I
wanna
saw
I want to say that there were definitely because the thing is that there was always the harness there, so they would give you would have like your own bag with your harness, your ski mask. I was like, your shiesty. Your ski mask. Your ski mask. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I brought it too.
okay. That's the
This
one
bad
from
boy,
the picture.
Yeah, this is the one. Yeah, this is the one. She's famous.
If you want to show all that, you got a lot of stuff.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna lie. I think that might be the last thing in there. I mean, besides the.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like all that other stuff, you want to bring
We'll
it
bring
out
that
at
up.
any
We'll bring that
point.
in a sec. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a bag that would include these, and then your gloves and just the articles that were not the grass, right? So it was like it was and then there was also like a harness, not a harness. It was like a suspender type of thing that would hold up the actual integral. It was a dress ultimately.
Oh,
really?
really?
It was a dress. Yeah. So that's how they cover the rest of you.
Okay.
And I will say that, and this is the only, because it was 400 of the grasses in total.
I have
400.
Oh yeah,
It's 400 total, right? So,
dang.
so
Yeah.
so I can say I promise you I don't know most of them.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be able to say like, oh yeah, he's missing today. But
Really? Why not?
Yeah, I was
No,
like,
I'm just
wait,
kidding.
what is that? No, yeah. So I was like,
Jared Bush 4B.
yeah, D. Yeah, it
like,
went up to like D100. It would go to the 100. So it was like D137. I was like, what? You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, was there
And
like
they
a
were, like,
call?
in the back,
They're like a like a roll call.
No.
Bush D 5000.
D5600 400.
Here.
No, yeah, no. It's up over here. They were like going to the director's table.
Say it again, one more time.
Wait,
like
what was
hella
it?
far.
No. Like I said, I didn't go through this process, so that's why I referred to it as like I don't know because I didn't go through that process. But yeah, I mean for 400, I think it was 40,000 people that applied to do that. So it was like a 4% chance. So everyone was super lucky to just be there.
Because I heard that there was like you got to be within this height. You got to have bands like some kind of experience.
Yeah, you had to have marching band or any type of stage production type of. Like what they wanted was just field awareness. That's actually what it was. So just field awareness because like that's what they wanted you to be in marching band or just work around, work at like sporting events, things like that. Just so you could have that awareness of like we're moving. People couldn't see. These people couldn't see, right?
Wow.
So it's like moving around. It was like impossible,
Yeah. How was it like? Could you? So you, I mean, you were in the suit, right? Yeah. So like, what was vision like? You literally. It's only like your peripherals like locked, like you can't see anything, or
I could just because my face was a little more exposed than everybody else.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why it was which is why the picture was taken of me. I would say, right? So
they're like I'm looking for a face.
That's why they took the opportunity to take that picture.
Did you see the camera?
No, I didn't. So cameras weren't allowed on the field unless you were on production. So CNN was on the sideline, which is insane because that had to be about 40 yards away from me. So it was a super zoom. That picture.
I was about to say because like it didn't look like it was like a zoom lens. They looked like it was taken like pretty close.
It was definitely,
but they were
zoom.
far.
Yeah, they were far away from me.
Wow.
Yeah, they would never. Yeah, they'd never got in front of me. I would have like totally tripped out.
What do you do?
Yeah, I was like, whoa.
If that did happen, would you do you have the authority to be like, yo, can you somebody get this guy out of here or?
Well, at that time, they're not allowing anyone to be on the field anyway. So yeah, they would have immediately swiped anybody off.
Wouldn't even happen.
Yeah. No, at that time, when it comes down to the game time, it's like there's 8 minutes to put this thing together. There's no way. Like everyone's just, they're putting the stage together.
Yeah.
They're, grass bunnies are running in, dancers are running in, artists are getting ready, cameras are getting set up, cables are being plugged up. Like, that's a lot.
So how long did it take you guys to, like, from the first day to being, maybe not on the field, but like first day of like blocking everything, and then to the last dress rehearsal, was everything like locked in already, or like you were still making changes while blocking is happening?
So things were changing every day. Things were changing every day, and it was really hard too because it was like I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't in the grass. So only like there were certain people that were in the grass at first. So it was like we would have to practice, and it was just really hard to just get it all together because things would change the next day, and it was like I said, like the pods would have to change, and the next day, 2 days before the day before the dress rehearsal, the stage flipped. We had practiced everything up to home, like the wedding scene, which faced the home side.
Yeah.
The home, like the Patriot side. That was changed 4 days before the Super Bowl. The entire setup switched the 4 days before. It almost feels like the day before because it was that crazy. Of a switch. They were changing things every single day.
Gosh. That could have been easily catastrophe.
They were changing things every single day. And I'm talking dancers too. Like the actual dancers have been practicing since November in LA. They were brought down to start dancing, and I promise you, through about 4 rehearsals, I saw the three girls. Like I said, I was coordinating around the truck scene.
Yes.
So the 3 girls that are doing like the I saw those girls change constantly, and I'm like, that's insane how you guys are still changing these girls around.
Should be locked in already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie, it was hard for them too.
That's
I don't
crazy.
get too much into that, but they're very strict on the dancers. But it's like, I mean,
It's got to be.
This is the biggest stage.
Yeah.
So, but it was brutal seeing all that.
Dang. Yeah, because like I have some performance experience, right? Like learning choreography, performing it. I danced at my wedding.
Yeah, I saw that.
Right. Thank you. Yeah, me and my brothers, shout out BJ and Brantley. They helped me make the whole thing and choreograph it, and blocking and all that stuff. They're both dancers. Like they were on competitive dance teams, college.
They got it down.
Yeah, my older BJ founded a freaking dance team that's like actually performing. I don't know if they performed yet or not, but like they're performing at one of the biggest dance competitions in the world. Like this is their Super Bowl.
Oh, damn.
And he founded it. He's not working there now, or like he doesn't work on it now, but he's
taking the team down there.
Yeah, he's, you know what I mean? Like
That's cool.
It's crazy, right? So I know a little bit about what that means to like change something right before.
Yeah.
Like I've had these conversations with them before. Like they talk about this all the time, blocking and choreo and like it's essentially like a no-no, at least to my knowledge. Like you don't, even if you don't like it, like it's too late to make those, like this is about to go live.
Yeah.
You make a change, like that could be literally chaos.
Yeah.
One person is off, or like down to steps of where people have to be in everything.
Yeah. No, definitely. I mean, at that, like, seeing all those things, like, they would change things on the spot. Like, they would just start moving people. Like, they would just...
Wow.
Yeah. It was
because,
brutal.
like, even... And I'm not a pro at all about, like learning choreo. I suck. My choreo pickup is trash. But learning the choreo, right, and then literally just turning around in the same room that I just practiced in it is already like I'll mess up. Oh,
and they weren't practicing in the stadium until probably 5 days before the show.
Wow.
All practices were done in on the Niners practice field. Everything was practiced on the practice field until a few days prior, because they didn't want us practicing on the grass.
Interesting. So
because the grass was, and it was covered. It was going to be. We didn't see the grass was not uncovered until game day. So we were practicing on a huge tarp, which made it really hard because it was wet. Dude, like
gosh.
Yeah. It
wow.
Was, this whole thing, like, you would think it's like everything was done to a T before, but no, it was all.
Yeah. Yeah. I see what you mean, because like your expectations are like everyone's been here before almost, right?
We're all completely new to it, and it was that was kind of the biggest thing, which felt good, but it also confused me a little bit in terms of like, okay, I guess we're all just figuring this out.
Because now you're behind the curtain,
yeah.
Right? So this is new to you.
Yeah.
You've only seen Super Bowl.
Yeah, because
like,
I think
you know
I remember going to the Levi's on my first day on the job. And I called my sister, and I'm like, dude, I am so nervous. Like, I was like, I'm shaking right now. Like, I don't want to go. Like, I don't want to go anymore. I was like, I don't want to go anymore. Like, I don't want to go anymore. I was like, I don't think I belong here. I was like,
imposter
I
syndrome.
think, yeah, I was like, dude, like, I don't belong here. And I was just seeing everyone get off their cars and they know where they're going. They're walking their direction. I'm like, dude, like, what am I doing here? And she was like, just put your best foot forward, all this stuff. And I'm just like, no, dude, like, I was so nervous. And I get there and everyone's lost. Everyone feels the same way. Everyone's like, and I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, all of a sudden I feel like, now I feel like,
I'm good.
Now I feel like I've been here, So it's like, it was definitely like, it definitely helps to feel, it fuels your confidence. But then as time goes on, you're kind of like, okay, I would hope that everybody kind of was on the same page right now,
Yeah, because I've thought about this a couple times. I know how much it takes to even just, I just had a wedding, right? Like, to just throw an event at all, right? Like, from people getting there, getting everything there, how many moving parts is going on, it's incredible. It's insane, and that's just a small wedding. Like, now we're talking a big-ass stadium, millions of people, right? You need police, you need security, you have so many, there's infinite
so many
moving parts, right?
There's so many parts to this. Yeah.
So, and on top of that, there's changes happening all the time. And I think everyone could say, like, it came out flawless. No one would have known any of that for sure. Like, you guys absolutely, you came through, you guys did it, and it's up there. I think it's one of the best Super Bowl halftime shows in history.
Definitely. For me, I think just because I was there, it's going to feel like the best one. But
you're biased, you could say it.
Yeah, no, but definitely like being behind the scenes and seeing how hard it was to put this thing together and how many moving parts it took to get it together. I was so proud. I was so proud. I was walking out and I was just looking at everyone. I was like, dude, I'm so proud. Like it was great.
Was it kind of like a little trauma bond at the end of it?
Absolutely.
Too?
I literally everyone we were talking about how we're like, dude, we're locked in.
Yeah, like you made best friends.
Strangers, we would hold each other and be like, we're locked in.
I love you, dude. Like, wasn't a bunch of that
in my life, but I'm like, dude, we did that. Like it was awesome.
So like after, was it kind of like, oh my gosh, we just won the Super Bowl, like that kind of feeling?
That's how it felt. Yeah, no, it felt it felt incredible. Like the fireworks and everything. It was like a celebration to us. It felt like you guys did it. And it was just like we're so proud. People were crying. It was a lot.
Oh my gosh.
It was definitely a lot. Yeah.
That's crazy. So where at the end of the performance, Bad Bunny like has a huge crowd of people. I'm guessing that's just everyone behind him.
Yeah, so everyone follows out behind him. If you were exiting out of that tunnel, you were following out that way, unless you were going out through the other opposite tunnel. But all the dance team, all the production, we all met out at the tent. And that's when he spoke to everyone and he told us how proud he was of us and how much, how great of an experience it was and how much he wouldn't have done it with anyone else and all this stuff.
Bro, that's so cool,
It was so awesome. It felt really good.
And you were in that tent.
Yeah, we were all in there, yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
well,
like...
not everyone was in there. Okay. No, especially a lot of because a lot of the grass bunnies just kind of started flooding out, so that was kind of different. But definitely, like, it was just the wrap up, and it was just a lot going on. There's so many moving parts. The team moving out, all the carts are still moving everything out, so it was just a huge mess of mobs moving around, security's running around trying to contain everything.
Yeah, because like the performance is done, but like there's still a bunch of stuff. Like the show's not over for everyone. Like there's
the team's still taking these out. Grasses are taking this stuff off. It's chaotic. It's a lot's going on.
At this
point.
Can't celebrate just yet, type of thing.
Yeah,
right?
No, not yet. Yeah. Well, Bad Bunny was actually in a hurry to get out of there. So Bad Bunny was trying to get out of there too.
Yeah.
Like all the way out. Like Bad Bunny leaves the property immediately.
Wow. Oh, so like he
leaves. Yeah.
Left the building.
He left the building. Yeah. He exits through everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right after that, I think he hopped on the private jet like almost immediately.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say like I didn't watching it. I didn't have this thought, but I know a couple people did. At least Yesenia told me, was like, I was scared for him.
Yeah.
To be there because of things happening.
Yeah.
Right. Like so I think she said that like somebody somebody posted like when he was on the pole at the top, he was just like, she was like wincing, like scared for him.
It's nerve-wracking. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
It's definitely nerve-wracking to when it comes to especially. I mean, it sucks that there's a lot of politics involved or surrounding the show, but that was a huge thing, you know, and it was just everyone's expectation of what politics Bad Bunny was going to, you know, so into it. And then I think when I watched it the first time, when I saw it the first time, it's not very political at all, to be honest. So in terms of like, people were thinking he was gonna like say, you know what I'm saying, like...
He didn't say anything political. I think the whole performance
the story was so it was more of like a cultural demonstration, I was
absolutely,
you know, which, you know, is obviously going to, due to the current circumstances of the country, it's going to come off as political.
Yeah, I think
and I think that was the goal at the end of the day.
Point, everything right? At this point is political.
It was a spotlight to, you know. And it wasn't even just a spotlight to Hispanic and Latino cultures. I think that's another thing people kind of misconstrue as well. At the end, you know, when he called out all those flags, and, you know, it's not, all those flags aren't, you know, Latino. You know, there's a lot of flags that were called out that weren't Hispanic or Latino.
Yeah.
You know, there was a lot of countries, and people were kind of confused on that or why he did that. You know, countries like Jamaica, Canada, you know, he said a lot of countries. But it was more about the fact that we are America. Like, there's no, you know, there's no division in, like, who's, you know, North America, South America, you know?
Together.
Central America. Like, we are the Americas, you know? So it's like, and I was seeing on TikTok, actually, how in the United States, we're actually one of the only countries that teaches people that there's 7 continents.
I saw that too.
Which is crazy because I've actually had this discussion with my cousins in Mexico, because in Mexico they're like, no,
they teach not. 6.
Yeah.
Right?
They do 5 in Mexico.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah.
So it's crazy how people are always like, no, it's the Americas. And then it's Europe, Asia, you know, that's how it is. But it's always the Americas. Like, you guys always split it up for some reason. And it's like, it's crazy because obviously I don't know what they teach in Puerto Rico. But, because I think they also have the same curriculum that the United States does, because in schools they still teach in English.
Yeah.
In Puerto Rico. So, I'm not sure exactly, but I think that's what the show wanted to highlight, that at the end of the day, we are America. And that, period. You know, there's no division of anything else, whether it's you speak Spanish or Latino, you're Hispanic, you're like, there's so many different things.
Absolutely.
But it's like, we're American, period, you know?
Yeah, and it definitely goes to show the educational system here in the States, which is, you know, what their reason for, you know, making these educational changes and what they're teaching the people. You know, definitely don't want to get into that for sure. Yeah. But
cool. All right. So this is the actual prop piece.
Dang.
The costume pieces, I should say, that I wore during the show. So this shoulder pad came on here like this type of thing. Dang. So that's why I was like, it was all up in your face.
You're in the...
Yeah, you're in there. And then this one, and then the other one, and then this one right here. So it looks a little more crazy, because this one you would actually have it strapped onto your wrist right here.
Oh.
So it would be this type of action.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna get a little closer look on this.
Go for it. So obviously wardrobe would do this for you. We wouldn't have to do it for ourselves.
Dang, that means like, did like one person have their own wardrobe?
5 person. No, it was like five people were working on you. Yeah, like this, boom, and then boom. Like, this thing was covering you. Like, then this. And this is nothing. This is just like a one-piece thing.
Dude.
Then there was the other 2 sides. So imagine these 2 on this arm, and then you got a backpack on. So the backpack completely engulfs you, and then you have the cloak on. And there was actually a hat piece too that I didn't wear. But there was a whole nother piece to it.
Dang.
So it was pretty crazy.
When did
It was
they
pretty
drop
nuts.
the news to you? Because now that I know, you weren't supposed to be this at all.
Yeah,
right?
no, yeah. So I didn't even know that this was gonna be like that. I was gonna be in this thing until about the dress rehearsal day.
No way.
Yeah, so it
you
was
weren't
like-
supposed to be there at all.
Yeah, no, not in the grass.
Yeah. Well, so
Yeah.
if you weren't in the grass, where were you supposed to be then?
So I was just gonna have this green suit on, just redirecting. So then they said, no, put it on so it's easier for you to roam through.
Yeah, because you wouldn't be.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like a easier thing to.
To hide.
Yeah.
You would blend in more. Yeah. Wow.
But I love. I mean, I when they told me, I was like, dude, yeah. Like it's cool.
Were you
it's
almost
super
mad
cool.
at first? Were you like, bro, how come I don't
It was.
get a...
Yeah. It was super exciting because it was like, just like I said, being a part of like the wardrobe team, and then they were like, you know, it feels like you're a model. They're like putting you together, and it was like,
Yeah.
it's super cool.
Wow. That's crazy. What else did you bring? Did you bring anything else?
That's all I brought.
Okay.
This is the only piece of the costume because I'm telling you, the costume itself was like 40. It was probably plus
Yeah.
because the cloak thing. It was like it was so much.
Do you have all of it, dude?
No. No, it was so much to carry
Okay.
and dish that out.
Yeah.
No, yeah. So that's pretty much all I had. I had the gloves too. I tossed those out.
Was it like super sweaty
it was
and
just-
used?
Yeah.
Is this like
And then
Nike, bro, or is this just like
No,
regular?
it was just a dry fit.
Okay.
Yeah,
Unbranded.
nothing crazy.
I was about to say if this is branded, that'd be
Yeah, that
crazy.
would have been sick. Yeah.
It's like Adidas or something.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
That was super cool though.
Okay, let's see. Let's go into detail with this stuff. What did all these like colors and words?
So that's
mean?
just what you have access to on game day. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure they're just the access points that they would give you to. But before the actual thing, we had advanced access, so we would be able to roam around. So obviously on game day, it's so strict to where you can go.
And the performance is done right. So like NDA is done.
No, the only NDA that's actually still active is just background logistics of things, but that's just how basically how the show is put together. So, but I mean that's just
Okay.
it's background stuff that is not.
But you know what not to talk about and
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
Okay. Just so you said it on camera. We're good to post
Yes, we are.
anything
Yes,
that you
yes,
say.
yes, yes, yes.
I don't want to get you in trouble.
No,
bro.
yeah.
Okay, gotcha. What is let's see. This is your
That's the earpiece, yeah.
the in-ears.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we'd hear everything through these.
When did you get this setup?
I got that probably like 2 weeks prior to the show.
Oh dang. Okay.
Yeah, probably 2 weeks prior to the show was when we actually started to hear what things were a part of what we were going to be. It's more of like this is what we started to hear the music on, like when we were hearing the official soundtrack.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. So 2 weeks prior, you're getting.
I knew what was going to be played. I knew the show.
Oh, but that was only you, or was that everybody?
No, anybody that was. Well, no, we all had to
On the
know
field.
on what cues things were going to happen.
Do you remember, like specifically which cues in the song? I actually wanted to do a watch through with you.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Have you watched it at all?
Yeah. So I actually watched it finally at John's house when we had gone afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah, that's actually the first time I had
seen it in that perspective.
Yeah, and
what
it was
everyone else was
awesome.
seeing.
Yeah, because I had only ever seen, even though it was live, I had we can't see everything on the other side. We can't see what the scenes that are happening.
Yeah. So you had no idea the other scenes at all?
No, there was things that I couldn't see because I wasn't on that side, and I wouldn't run over. Like I have my scenes on my side that I would be on my side.
Okay.
So there was things I never saw live. I never saw like the dancing in front of La Casita. I never saw the when he hands the kid the Grammy. I never saw. There was. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of little snippets that I never saw.
For sure. Keep talking. I'm gonna get this ready because I have a TV here. Sorry guys. There it is. And we're gonna watch this together. I'm gonna try to keep the volume a little low, just so because when I post this on YouTube, I'm gonna have to probably mute the music.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, but I can put it on Instagram, TikTok, music everywhere, which is great. So, dang, that's crazy. So the first time you seeing the full show was the first time you saw like one of the first like the other scenes at all.
Yeah.
That was your first.
Yeah, that was the first run. I had never seen anything because it was just moves and cues and just like no cues, I should say. It was just moves and what was going to be done. Then we had to learn, oh, this is the scene where this is happening. Oh, now this door needs to be open. Now they need to close. Now these grasses are covering this.
Okay.
Now these dancers are going up. Now these dancers are dancing on the truck, not on the floor. You know, it was like crazy because you would just see just a lot of practicing, but not really on what, you know?
Yeah. So during the Super Bowl, or actually during the whole thing when you had the in-ears. Sorry. When you had the in-ears, was it someone talking in your head or was it purely cues off music?
No, everyone's talking. Directors are talking, like it's
and you hear
everyone's
all of it?
talking. Everyone, like there's so much talking going on.
Was that distracting at all?
Yes. And especially because there's a delay.
Oh god.
So everything Bad Bunny was saying was like, or anything everyone was singing was like, I want to say was like, it wasn't too much ahead, but, or was it behind? No, I think it was ahead. So I was hearing exactly what he was saying, but on the speakers, it sounded later. So I was like, bro, like it was so distracting.
Oh god. Yeah, that sounds terrible. Because I know like that's what a speech jammer literally just relays your voice.
Yeah.
So you hear your voice, but then you literally can't talk because you're like speech jam. I wonder, did that like affect you at all, or you kind of got used to it?
I did get used to it because that's how rehearsals were.
Okay, gotcha, dude. That sucks.
Yeah, no, it was because it was like it almost didn't let you enjoy it because you're so pure. But at that point, there's so much going on that it's like. We're just here for the moment.
Could
like,
you couldn't like turn up your in-ears so like it blocks out the...
It's too loud outside. Like the stadium is too loud. The energy and the everyone and these speakers are humongous and they set up all of the speakers.
Yeah.
And they're just blasting your face.
Okay. Did you have, so you said earlier that you were working with someone else with that scene in particular? Or was it just you?
No. Yeah, there was definitely a few of us doing like just getting everything together. Yeah.
Got it.
But it was definitely super cool. Just like I said, just being down there was awesome.
Yeah. A challenge, I'm guessing.
No,
right?
for sure. It was definitely like, damn. Like there was times where we were like, dude, like
what are we gonna do?
It almost felt like, dude, like how's this gonna come together? Like, you know. Yeah. But hey, it all came together and it looked great.
Okay, so how many times have you rewatched? I've literally rewatched this maybe 20 times already.
No way, that's crazy. No,
it's like 4 days after.
I think I've only rewatched it probably like the whole thing all the way through probably like 5 times. What I have watched was that truck and Lady Gaga scene, just because those were the ones that I was more actively present on, and that was like I was so happy to see those scenes. So yeah.
Okay, here we go. Let's
do it. Let's do a run.
Let's do it. And then you can, whenever you want to stop and like say something,
just kind of jump
feel free,
in.
and I'll pause it.
Yeah, so this is like, these are the things that you don't get at the stadium. Right?
Yeah, this is post-production.
But see, so it's like sugarcane fields. So it's like, obviously, I'm assuming that's also the grass bunnies are supposed to be.
Got it. Yeah, what were you saying earlier?
This sugarcane field, yeah.
So you were one of those.
Yeah.
Got it.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, I don't think we're grass per se, right? Because it's like, that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so these are scenes that I never saw. These are scenes that I actually I just heard because
Wow.
like he's walking through the field, so I don't see any of this because I'm, on the, sideline side where it's like I'm just on the, well, you'll see it all makes sense right now.
Yeah,
When we
well,
go
'cause,
out
like,
to the,
when you watch it, it's so hard to follow where everything is. So can you kind of visualize what the layout is?
yeah, I
Like,
know
where is
exactly.
he-
Yeah, I know exactly where the layout
Okay,
is
so
right now.
where is he at?
Because he's by the house. He's by the casita right now. Because the back
Just
of the
around
casita
it.
is the market. So it's like it's kind of like a,
okay.
yeah. So it's kind of like it's the building.
Yeah.
But that's why he's walking around this way to make his way into the casita entrance where he can start to be lifted.
Yeah.
But that's why right now, obviously, look at all this covering. Like no
Yeah.
one's gonna see this stuff, especially because I'm not in these scenes. So this is away from me. Yeah.
Would you be able to draw it? If I give you like a pen and paper, like a rough sketch of what the layout is?
Yeah, I mean, most of what I remember, yeah, probably, because it's like, I'm not gonna lie, actually, I would walk through it sometimes, just because, like, when we were on and off, like, it was just, like, walking through anything to get out of there.
Wow,
'Cause it's like a village, like, it's like a
Yeah,
whole,
it's a maze.
they do they do wide shots, and you can see,
Okay.
like, yeah, definitely, especially when you see videos of, I think the first time that I actually saw it all, like, because any time that I was there was on field, so this is what I see.
That's right.
I'm not taller than these things. These things are super. Like these things came up like were this size for me. So
Wow.
all the other grasses I couldn't see them.
Yeah.
So I never really saw like a field shot, because it was just like like I was just on
You're in it.
ground level. Yeah, I was on
Wow.
ground level, so I could never really see the whole thing. Just I can only just imagine kind of based on the ways I would walk to get out because I was kind of more on the opposite sideline of where I was exiting, the tunnel I was exiting and entering from.
Got it. Okay. That's crazy. It's literally a maze.
Yeah, it's huge, yeah.
Really quick, but because you're a fan, at this point during the whole thing, are you like, you're still, or you're like you're
No, I'm
you're
geeking.
you're vibing
Yeah,
out,
no, yeah.
and you're like singing the words and everything?
Yeah, no, definitely, yeah, no.
How many people? I mean, I'm guessing all of them were fans, right? Because
Yeah, well, most people, because I'm assuming like when they did like the castings and all that stuff,
Yeah, casting.
that was kind of like the like you had to want to really, I'm assuming, yeah, that was
Yeah.
kind of how it was, where everyone just wanted to be a part of Bad Bunny's show so bad. So it was
Yeah.
like they were all pretty much like pretty big fans.
Okay.
So I'm sure it was really hard for people to stay still,
Yeah, they're like,
Yeah,
like
definitely
dancing
it
a
was,
little.
yeah.
I mean, I didn't see anybody
Well,
like.
for the sake of legs getting tired, they did tell you like rock your legs. They
Oh,
like
yeah,
don't
yeah.
not lock your
Yeah,
legs.
yeah,
So
yeah,
they
yeah.
were like keep them, and then you could do like a little bounce, and that was kind of like I feel like that's what most of them were doing. And so it was so
Okay.
the skirt you would pull it up, and then you would plop it down. So when it was on the floor and when it was down, you could actually move, and you couldn't really tell. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? You couldn't really tell. And then the headpiece, you can completely turn your head, and nothing would really happen.
Whoa.
Because it's like a backpack and it would just stay still on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you would, there were certain movements that if you like did a certain move, you would notice like a whole shift, but you
Yeah.
could honestly just do like a quick little, like, and like,
Yeah.
it wasn't, just,
Wasn't too restricting. You can
I know,
move.
it was pretty,
Okay.
it was pretty solid.
Yeah, I mean I think that's in weddings that they tell the groom to like don't lock your knees out because you could
Yeah.
pass out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
So
like the same thing.
it was the same thing, yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, slightly bend
Yeah.
the knees. Yeah, that's cool.
avión y dice que me hizo te cobran y yo dejo que juegue con mi corazón. Quisiera mudarme con tu por una mansión. El día que me case te envío la invita.
And then seeing Cardi B and Karol G, of course, and Young Miko, this was awesome.
Yeah, did you? So you?
Yeah.
When did you
Yeah.
see them?
When they were getting up there, at that point, they were.
You had no idea.
On the field, everyone was moving. Yeah, but there was so much going on, I couldn't stop and like admire. I was just there, like, oh wow, it's Cardi B, and I just kept going. Yeah, like, it was just
Yeah.
like there was so much going on in the field. I was like, whoa, like it was just, and I was just seeing so many people. I was like, what's going on? I got confused because I didn't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I didn't know that they were gonna be at La Casita. I thought they were just gonna be these dancers were dancing, and Bad Bunny was just in this area. But then I was like walking by, and I'm like, why are all these celebrities on
Where
the
did
field
they
right
go?
now? Yeah, and that's how I felt, and I was just like, okay, well, I got things to do, so I was like, we'll figure that out later.
I gotta go put my suit on.
Yeah, for a second I was like, whoa, like, are they performing? Like, I got tripped out because I was like, dude, like, we did not rehearse this. But it's like so many things have changed. I was like, I would not put it past them. Bro.
Your brain's like, bro, Lady Gaga, Cardi B, they finna do a medley.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, dude, no, this thing's about to go crazy. But I'm like, dude, I don't care. I got things to do. So I just headed to my spot.
Okay, so like during this whole thing, there was a whole thing beforehand. Who are they gonna bring out? Right? Like, did you hear any of that rumblings? What did you hear?
Well, outside or there?
Outside.
Oh, outside? Well, yeah, I was hearing the craziest thing. Bro, like, oh, he's bringing Rao, and he's bringing Karol G, he's bringing Cardi B, he's bringing, like, you know, all these celebrity, you know, he's bringing Jake, he's going to perform with, you know, I heard Bruno Mars. I heard so many, like, maybes. And at that point, I already knew, so it was like, damn, like,
Yeah.
it's, you know, it's none of those people. But, yeah.
You're like,
For a long time, I mean,
You'll see.
Lady Gaga was so unexpected. So a lot of people, it took so many people by surprise.
I think it was such a good surprise.
such a good surprise,
cast. Like because I think I watched a video of somebody saying like there was a missed opportunity to bring Bruno out.
Yeah.
And I agree to a certain extent. Like, oh my gosh, the ties with, you know, his heritage and where he came from, like it would easily. But like you can say that about like 50 other people.
Yeah.
Right? Like in Lady Gaga, like the tie with her, of course, like he wrote the song, I think, with her.
Yeah.
Right? It's him and her song, right? Like how easy could have been. But like then I think about it, I'm like, well, again, like I said, could have been 50 other people with that same exact, you know, line.
Yeah.
But this would have been, I think, his third Super Bowl performance.
Yeah. It would have been.
Like, you know what I mean? Like that probably was through the process, I'm guessing, because I don't know if you know, like during that whole process of who they brought on.
Well, the Bad Bunny is a huge Lady Gaga fan, so that's kind of what it came down to. Where that was his childhood idol, you know. So it was like for him, it was like he was. And you see it in his face how geeked he is. Like he's geeked to be up there with her. So I think that's more what he was going for. I'm not saying he didn't. You know, not that he wouldn't have felt as like, wow, Bruno Mars, but he wouldn't have. Like Bruno Mars to him it's just not as much of a wow. Like Lady Gaga is just like,
yeah, that was a personal special guest for him.
Yeah, that was completely just like, dude, this is my, you know what I'm saying? Like that's
yeah. It's perfect.
Yeah,
I loved what they did with it. It was so good.
No, it was great.
But yeah, I think learning that he was a Gaga fan I was like, what?
The biggest Gaga fan, actually.
Wow.
Yeah, it was,
For, like, he was at concerts, I heard, and, like, seen wearing her merch outside.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, you have to be a huge fan to be, like, rocking, you know what I'm saying? Like, this merch and shit. Like, that's so crazy.
And then there was a clip of Lady Gaga, like, at the Grammys, like, talking to him.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah, which is, like, all that's crazy, because at that point, it's, like, everyone's just like, oh, you know, that's so cool, you know, but it's just like no one knows. Like, dude, like, you know, they're cooking.
Somebody was like, yo, what time is rehearsals tomorrow? Like, that's what she said.
Yeah, literally, like, that's how it was. Like, it's so funny how, like, people just didn't know.
That's
so
insane.
it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool to see all that.
Yeah, another thing, too, and again, stop me if I'm wrong or, like, you can't speak on it.
Yeah.
There was rumors that Bad Bunny was wearing a bulletproof vest underneath at the Grammys, and like it looks like he's pretty padded.
Right. Yeah.
In
So
the
I'm not gonna
performance.
lie, I'm not sure, but I will say he does look padded, right? I don't know, but we don't know that. We don't know that.
So unconfirmed.
Unconfirmed, and I would say, I mean, for the due to the circumstances, I would say maybe.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Likely.
Yeah. Could
Very
be.
possible.
Could be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely could be.
Got a freaking screensaver there. Hopefully didn't lose her spot. Okay, here we go.
He definitely looks like a wide shoulder, like shoulder pad vibes, you know?
Yeah, a little bit.
Something
Yeah.
like that, you know?
And he's wearing a jersey, so
Yeah, right.
yeah.
Probably for it to be fitted on nicely.
Yeah, maybe. Bro, I can't get over how clean all the dancers look, bro.
Dude, I'm telling you, and
So good, bro.
yeah, and during the truck scene, I'm telling you, it's like maybe because I was just right there, but it looked spectacular. I was like mesmerized.
So how many
Yeah,
how
it was
many
awesome.
performances of like professional dancers have you been a part? Like, are you around that?
No, this is the very first time. I've never seen this. Like this.
Of course, like on TV and stuff,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So
but
like this
is
is
the
your
first
first
time I saw it in person. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
It's like these are professionals. You know, they all flew in right from the Grammys, so it was like so cool.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so a lot of these people,
They're
all professional
They're
dancers.
all professional dancers.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, look at them, dude. They're sick.
Clearly.
Sick.
Yeah. I saw some of them were from out here, from the Bay Area. I think a couple of them, seeing their content on social media and everything. But yeah, what does that do to kind of your perspective, or like, does it give you a new appreciation for dancers and performers?
Absolutely, it does. There was times where they would walk by, and I felt even more starstruck seeing them than seeing the artists.
Wow, because like you see their work right in front of you.
Yeah,
type
exactly.
Of thing.
I'm just like, dude, like, whoa, like, especially during the truck scene. You'll see during the truck scene, it was so sick.
That reminds me.
They did a sick job.
That reminds me because during my wedding, I remember you came up to me, you came up to the table, and you were like, dude, I've never seen someone with so much aura.
Oh yeah, that's literally what I say. Yeah, I was literally like, I want to get married now too. That's exactly what I said. I remember that.
Yeah, I was like, bro,
I fear I also need to get married now.
That's hilarious. Yeah, so like,
But I don't know. It's just like something about someone just being so coordinated. I don't know what it is. It's so crazy.
yeah, in no way, just to be completely clear, in no way am I comparing my performance to them. Please don't don't get it twisted, bro. Like, I am not. It was nothing like that. If anything, my brothers were way closer to that than my performance was during my wedding. But again, I think it's
to me it was so great though.
That's
it's just, I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
It's awesome, and just being there, it's so insane.
Yeah,
I think that speaks volume for sure.
dang, that's crazy. Yeah, so like to be even like feet away from these literally professional dancers. I mean, they are, bro. Again, I can't say it enough. Like, they're so good.
Yeah.
Like,
You can tell, like, they're so coordinated too.
Pedro, freaking Mandalorian out here.
Yeah.
Oh, and the cinematography and all the camera operators, bro.
Dude.
Not a single miss, bro. I'm telling you. Look at that. Jesus.
This scene. Oh man.
This is you.
Yeah, that's so great. The head bump.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, they killed that.
They did, yeah.
They killed it.
It's such a simple 2 moves, but they freaking they did the
killed it.
crap out of those moves.
Like all these dancers, it's insane. Like the coordination.
Did you like get in conversation with a good amount of them, or like?
Yeah. No, I was just me glazing them, to be honest. Like I would see, and I would just be like, dude, oh my god.
Can you name some people?
It was so awesome. It was so awesome. I have someone on Instagram. I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't like. I could point some out, and I could be like, dude, those people were sick.
Okay.
Definitely the 3 girls in the front. There's that. Earlier on, I don't think she's here. I think she disappears. Oh no, her right here. Super good. Them two actually. Right in front of the truck. Red hair, white bandana. Dude, oh man, they were sick. Every time I would see them, It looks so great. And then there's another guy. They don't take a video of him because he's back here again. This is the side I'm on. He's back here, but the camera's on the camera's at the you'll see later, like during where the Apagon scene is. He's back here and he's doing a great job too.
Wow.
He deserves to be in front.
Okay.
Like,
Where in this? I'm gonna take a picture for editing reasons. Where in this are you currently?
I'm right here, behind these tires.
Oh, okay.
I'm right here where these
Got
tires
it.
are. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so you're sitting in front of the truck.
Yes, in front of the truck.
Okay. Gotcha.
I'm in front of the truck this way, and that's why right now you're gonna see Lady Gaga comes up right there. This square right there, that little L right here, this slice right there.
Yeah.
That's the church. That's the scene of the
Gotcha. The stage.
the wedding.
where-
That's the wedding.
stage.
That's the wedding scene, and then boom, they clear out. Lady Gaga comes out.
Wow.
So this is my side. That's why I can only speak on. I can only talk about. That's why I like these scenes because I saw these scenes. Like, these are the scenes
Yeah.
we worked on. You know.
Yeah. So, just so, well, I guess both of you guys know, when we're all hyped for like Super Bowl, it's about or the halftime show, we're getting ready, and Matthew he pauses mutes it, and he's like, hey, so Alvaro just let me know or whatever. Like he drops the news that like you were running this like truck scene.
Yeah.
And we're like, I was like, what? He's running a part of the show? Like this is news to me at this point. Minutes before it goes live.
I feel like,
I was like, okay,
what?
truck scene, right? And then the scene shows up, like there's a truck, and I'm like, is this it? Like everyone's like, is this
Yeah.
what it, like
Yeah.
where is he? And
no,
then
yeah.
Matthew was like, if you see him, like you're not supposed to see
You're not
him.
supposed to
Like
see him.
like
That's what's so crazy because you're not supposed to see any of us. You're not supposed to see any of
Literally.
you guys. Like we're just bloggers. So it's like
Yeah.
when I'm like, boom, CNN pictures. I'm like, bro, like no way.
You almost
right
got in
now.
trouble.
Yeah,
Like, were you scared
dude, no,
almost?
yeah, I was like, what the? No, that what's it called? The production was there. They were like, they were like, we knew someone was gonna become the meme, and it was you.
no
it was like,
way.
that's how it is. Like it's
They
like,
were
we
anticipating.
knew. Yeah, they anticipated. They knew. They were like, someone's gonna be the meme. Or multiple of you will probably be the memes when they get pictures, But I was like, it's crazy.
No,
the
one.
network got me,
Yeah, and I've
others
seen,
are just pictures that they take or they took of each other and stuff. But
Yeah.
I got the
This is global
network.
on the news.
I got
CNN.
the meme.
Yeah. Because I've seen of course people make videos on I was one of them, right? But again, you are the one that everyone's
Yes,
gonna
yeah.
use from now till literally the end of time, bro.
Literally, yeah.
if freaking Bush people comes up in search your face.
The conversation, yeah.
Yeah, you're
So crazy.
You're their poster child for
Yeah,
it.
we'll see. Yeah, no, I gotta frame it. I gotta print it out. Gotta get it printed.
Are you going to?
Yeah, I'm gonna print it out.
Okay.
It has a little CNN stamp and everything. It's gonna be on my portfolio.
Yeah. Are you gonna update your profile picture?
Everyone's been telling me to update it, and I'm like, I probably should, but I'm like, it's kind of like, damn, I don't want to be that guy.
Kind of corny, you
Yeah,
think?
yeah.
No, I feel that.
It's a reach. It's a reach, but we'll see. We'll probably do it for a little bit.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Maybe just for the release of this stuff.
Yes, let's do that. Yeah, no, definitely. Let's do
Okay, got it. Here we go. At this point, we're never gonna get through
that. Yeah,
that.
we're gonna get to the video. Yeah. Look at that. Oh man, they're so great.
Dude, so freaking good, bro.
Look at that coordination, like.
They're so in sync, bro. I can't.
Look at that.
Dang, she on tires, bro.
And the violinists come in.
So sick. Also, this video looks incredible.
Yeah.
Like the color grading on it and everything.
Yeah.
It's so different from the actual live recording.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know that, but watching it, it's totally different.
Yeah, no. I heard that it was during the actual. So,
Yeah. Like this end product is freaking. It's amazing. It's so good.
So he slips up here. You want to go back
No
a little
way.
bit? I'll talk
Yeah,
about
yeah.
his slip up because that was pretty iconic because it was the grass people's fault. So we'll talk about that.
No
So
way.
go ahead and play it, and I'll show you why he slipped up. So you're gonna hear he has to repeat himself because you're here. You're gonna. He says this now right here, boom. Slips up. He just looked over, right? Why? because one of the grass keep playing it.
Oh, sorry.
One of the grass people brought in a little Mexican flag. And you're gonna see it right there. He's waving the little flag. Yeah. And it distracted us. If you go back, you realize he's like, porque nunca, and he's like, oh, like, so that was pretty. That's pretty bad.
That.
That's actually pretty bad because you distracted the artist. And I mean, like I said, I don't know about like
could have been much worse.
It could have been much worse. I mean, yeah, because he slipped up. Like this is it was not able to get fixed. Because usually, that's what, like you said, it's a different from what they play. On day of, because they do all the fixes. This is all edited and fixed up. That's why they release it like this.
Yes.
But I mean, they weren't able to fix it up. So that's
whoa, that's crazy.
So if you play it,
I
did
hear that something with the bush people, the grass people had a flag.
Yeah. So this is the slip up. It's a big slip up. Like
I never noticed this.
Right here. It distracts him, yeah. And look, and then boom, there you see what he was distracted about.
Wow.
And it's someone just.
So he messed up his lines, or is it just
no? It was just like no, yeah. He had to repeat his whole line. He was like porque nunca, and then he was like oh porque nunca, like he says it again. Yeah. So it was like.
I mean, he recovered.
No, it looked intentional. It looked like it was like, because, it looked like I'm like, don't look around like I'm gonna whisper to you. So it looked intentional. But it wasn't.
But it was a slip up.
Yeah, it was a slip up, yeah.
Wow.
It was a distraction also.
That's great. So when did you find out about that?
Well, no, afterwards we were talking about how they were like, dude, like I guess some production team was talking about it. So I guess it was. That's what we were kind of like, damn, like they're gonna get on that guy. Yeah, exactly. No. But we didn't, I was like, dude, he's gonna die. Yeah. No, yeah, but I didn't hear anything after that. So maybe it just kind of swept it under the rug, or maybe they took care of it. I don't know.
Yeah, took care of it, quote unquote. Yeah.
So
yeah, but you're saying you don't know.
I don't know.
Okay. Okay. No, that's
we'll
insane.
Have a conversation later.
That's off camera.
We have a lot to talk about off camera. No.
Okay. No, that's crazy. That's insane. All right, let's keep going because this is my favorite part now.
Yes. There's a little flag. There you go. The infamous flag. The real wedding, that was real. They got married there.
Bro.
And it's beautiful.
Yeah. Did you? I posted my reaction to this.
Yes, I saw it. It was.
It's going crazy.
I loved it. Yes, I've seen it on. Yeah, it keeps coming up. It's like so. The algorithm's pushing it.
Yeah.
Oh, she was great.
She freaking killed it, bro. It's really hard to obviously dance and sing, but she like the live broadcast, because I know this is edited a little bit, right? So the live performance wasn't that far off, in my opinion. I could be wrong.
No, it was amazing. She kept us late. She kept us late on Wednesday night. She kept us so late on Wednesday night. I think it was like midnight, and she still had us there because she was practicing her line. We saw her sing this so many times. She practiced this so many times.
Dang. So does this like almost PTSD you a little bit?
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it sounds amazing, and I love to see it all together because like at that point the dancers weren't even with her anymore. They were like, dude, we gotta go. Like it was just her up there. Like it was so crazy. Yeah.
Dang. But I mean, I think that's another thing that like, hey man, these people are humans. Like
yeah. No, everyone's like, dude, we're out of here, man. They're like, dude, you want to practice your part? Practice by all means. Yeah. Do us the favor. We hope you do great. Yeah. But we we're there.
Yeah. Inside scoop on Lady Gaga a little bit. Yeah. But she freaking, oh my gosh.
She owned the moment, though.
Worth it. Yeah. Whatever time she took up.
That's why I said, like, dude, more props to you.
Yeah, true. Dude, also the color scheme, because I've noticed this because like this was from the music video, right? That's the same color scheme that she and the band is playing, wearing. But it worked flawlessly. You know what I mean? Like,
it worked out, yeah.
I'm sure that wasn't planned before. Like, they weren't like, hey, wear this colors because it works for the Super Bowl halftime show. You know what I mean? When they did that? Yeah. Like, but they could use the exact, wardrobe from the music video.
It just made sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So I wondered, like, do you know, is that like the same exact dress?
I don't know
Or
actually. I
something?
know I don't know actually. I didn't look into that because I know that the designer of that dress didn't know that she was gonna wear it.
Oh,
So the
snap.
designer was like, "No way! Like you're wearing the dress." So
Yeah.
maybe it is. That actually just that I didn't know that. I haven't
That's-
watched that video. So when you say that, I'm
Oh, really? You're not sure?
believing you. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, but I guess the designer of that dress, it was a surprise
Dang.
to them that she was wearing it. So could be that it maybe was. yeah.
Maybe it's the same exact
But actually,
one,
I'm glad that you see the Puerto Rican flag down here because that's what it's supposed to resemble.
the
Puerto Rican flag. So
the colors.
Yeah, the color scheme is supposed to be that light blue that resembles a Puerto Rican flag.
Bro, that's
And
so good.
yeah, and I'll go the extra mile to say that it's the light blue that's very important to Puerto Rico because after the U.S. took over Puerto Rico, they changed the color blue to the U.S. blue, the dark blue. So you'll notice this flag down here is not the official flag. Their flag is the dark blue. It looks like Texas. It's more like the Texas color flag. And they actually would not allow them to fly the light blue flag. For a long time it was illegal and they would burn that flag. Whoa. The government would come in and destroy that flag. So it's actually very sentimental to the Puerto Ricans to use that light blue. That light blue means so much to them.
Yeah.
So her wearing that red
Whole lot of
flower,
meaning
which is
behind
there,
that
there's
blue.
so much meaning in this light blue. That light blue is so important to them. Because it's usually the dark blue. If you search a Puerto Rican flag, you're going to see the dark blue. But if you ask a Puerto Rican, they're like, that's not the flag. The flag is light blue.
That's deep,
It's
bro.
that blue.
That's deep.
Yeah, it means a lot.
Again, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, there was, I mean, I don't know, but like, was Bruno Mars, like, was that the intention when Bruno Mars put in the color for that music video?
Maybe there was maybe this has been
Maybe.
yeah, it could be.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
Easily. I mean, these things are planned. I would say years in advance. Like,
Yeah.
you know, obviously.
Well, I mean, they dropped when did they release that Bad Bunny was going to do the halftime
it wasn't
show?
too.
Was that, I wonder if that was
I'm not gonna lie. Actually, it wasn't too. I mean, I want to say that we found out like in the summer, so it's not too long. And when Bad Bunny got the call about doing the Super Bowl, he didn't tell anyone because he thought it was a joke. He thought they were playing with it, so he
No
didn't
way.
say anything.
he was like,
He thought it
stop
was a joke.
playing.
Yeah, he thought it was a joke. So
Who
he didn't
told
tell
him?
anyone.
Was it like his agent or
I'm not exactly sure like how that went down, but he thought it was a joke, so he didn't take it serious at first.
Wow.
Like there's a whole thing on that too,
Dang.
which is pretty funny.
That's hella funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I remember like Taylor Swift maybe was a possible one. I think
There's
I don't
still
remember.
there's still a lineup of people that are
Contention to-
bound to play in the
Yeah,
next
yeah,
few
for
years.
sure. Yeah. And the next one's in LA.
Yeah, so the next one's should be pretty iconic too.
Are you gonna do that one too?
We'll see. Yeah, we're already talking about it, so we'll see.
No way. Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Can you put me on?
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, I mean
No way.
that's it's the community of people that do this.
That's insane.
I'm telling you, I mean,
you work
I
with the
know
NFL now,
people.
so-
Yeah, I know people. I know, like I said, I know people that had done these shows repeatedly. Like, that's how it is. Like, people are like,
Like you have their number type.
yeah. People are like, oh yeah, like I'm Ashley and I've done 4 Super Bowls already. And like, yeah, that's how they introduce me. People are
Like,
like,
you know.
whoa. Yeah, it's crazy how many events like these they just do.
That would be a dream, honestly.
No, it's
to
awesome.
just be a part of it.
No, honestly, that's why I was like, that's why when it was like, you're doing it and it's for Bad Bunny, I was like, dude, I was
Yeah.
blown away.
That's why I'm like, this is divine intervention for you.
No, it was
Because
awesome.
like I know
It was so perfect.
I know that you've been a fan for a long time. I didn't know that you've been a fan for that long, actually.
Yeah.
And like, like hearing that you guys went to Puerto Rico and everything, like the fact that you were in on it. And again, I didn't know until like the freaking
'cause
minutes
for
before.
so
I'm like,
long,
what?
I didn't know. For so long, I was like
Couldn't
just
say anything.
NDA down, and I was like, oh, I can't say anything.
That's gotta be hard.
And it's like I wasn't able to say. Like people were like, I would like turn off my location because we're not supposed to say where we're at. So I would turn off my location. People were like, where are you at? Where are you at? But one day I didn't turn off my location, and I was there on field. And Matthew took a screenshot, and he was like, "What are you doing there?" And I was like, "Fuck." Yeah, because I was like on the field. I'm not even just in the area. I'm on the field. He was
pretty
like, "What
precise,
are you doing
the
on the
location.
field 4 days before the Super Bowl?" I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh damn." So, yeah,
Okay. Gotcha. Wow.
there's a lot goes into these things.
For sure, yeah. Well, now I got a guy. So like to to bring me on.
You got the inside scoop? Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
You have- you have-
I
you have-
I would love
have
to
the
be
connect.
anything. I would be a grass person. I would be
Yeah, you have the connect.
for the next you know, like I'll be the guy holding.
Yeah, no,
the
just
thing
being
or
a part of a
whatever.
production like this, I think it's so. I mean, like I said, this is not in my field. I mean, we're so-called entertainment, of course, at the parks, but it's not the same thing. This is more like productional entertainment, where
Yeah.
we're more operations, entertainment
yeah,
operations
yeah.
type of thing. But I mean, this is something amazing to have on a resume and stuff. So it's like
Once in a lifetime.
that's dope. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the
And how-
experience and just everything.
How old are you again?
I'm 21.
He's 21, guys. This is a
pretty
young
cool.
this is a young buck, bro. I'm 25 turning 26 and I'm saying that to him. But
Yeah,
like
it's cool.
I remember being 21. I'm at like me being 21 and being in your shoes at that time, or like just thinking about me being 21 doing anything that you're doing now is like that's crazy. That's
Yeah, I know.
insane.
I hope it sets me up. I hope it really does. Like, you know,
We'll see.
take me.
We'll see. Yeah. I'm excited. Again, I can't express enough to like I thank you for doing this whole thing. Like
Oh no,
you didn't
for sure.
have
No,
to, you know.
dude. No, I'm telling you, everyone's been asking me, and I'm like, no, there's a time and the place, and this is the time and
That's
the
what
place.
you've been
Yeah,
saying?
Yeah,
Dang, that's funny.
this is the time and the place. I
Heck
don't know.
yeah. Heck yeah. Well, good time to plug. I'm also dropping like all BTS exclusive content like on Patreon. So Patreon will get this full version early. Like I don't know how early, but like I'll be posting like clips of it for a while, and then the full version will come out later. But if you want to get it early,
That's where to find it.
Patreon. So anyway, here we go.
Let's do it.
Lady Gaga. So good.
Like he's so geeked. He's like, this is like, it's his dream. It's his dream. You know, it's like, it's his idol. You know, it's like, it's
Yeah.
so crazy. He's so geeked. I love that.
That's beautiful. I love this shot too. Just following through the wedding. Cake cut. Gorgeous. Woo. Oh, another thing. This couple's from like down the street from where I went to school in college.
Really?
Yeah, they're from. I guess they're from Covina.
Oh, I didn't. I'm
And
not.
I
I'm
went
not. So they actually never showed up to rehearsals. This was completely they did this day of.
So you didn't find out that they were getting.
No, this
like,
was also.
official-
So actually, I thought because of the nature of what was going on
Yeah.
and so many changes, I thought Lady Gaga was the bride. So I thought that was kind of the thing, right? So when I was obviously when we were rehearsing and stuff, that was my idea. I was like, oh, cool, like the wedding scene, because we always knew wedding scenes. That's how we would refer. We would refer to casita, truck, Monaco, wedding scene.
all these scenes had like
barbershop,
names.
TV. Oh no, there was couch.
Which one's the couch?
Couch is the TV scene because there's like their
Oh,
family on the
yeah,
couch.
yeah,
in front.
and the Grammy
So couch, and then light post, and then so that's what we refer to the scenes.
Yeah.
And wedding was Lady Gaga's scene. So that's why I was like, oh, Lady Gaga's the bride, right? But
Yeah,
Lady
yeah.
Gaga's the bride, and then what I would get to see was kind of when they were together, they would reunite, and I was like, oh, cool, wedding scene is Bad Bunny getting married to Lady Gaga. That's what I thought. So yeah, so it was pretty cool to then they show up and I'm like, whoa, like this is a whole thing, and then it's
Yeah.
real, and then it's a real officiant, and it's like all
Wow.
happening. It's
So
like,
so when did you find out that they were getting like this is going to be a real wedding?
right here, right with everyone else. We're all like, what's happening right now?
No way.
Yeah.
So you didn't meet them, you didn't see them
No,
at all.
No.
Never talked to them the whole time.
No. And if I would have seen them walking up like her with the dress, I would have just been like, oh, prop. It's like a prop. It's like
She's standing.
right. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
It's a lot of this was just kind of like we'd find things out to the moment, to the the days prior at dress rehearsals. It was things that things were just popping up.
That's actually wild.
Yeah.
That's crazy because like you're literally you've been on this for so long.
Yeah.
And like I'm like, how do they even keep?
Dude,
How do you keep this?
a secret.
You know,
and it's
a
like
secret for so long?
thousands of us doing
So
this.
many like working parts, moving parts, and one slip up, it's like you're done.
Yeah.
That's oh my god, that's insane. That's crazy. Oh, bro, this
Yeah.
stunt.
It's so hard to pull off, and it
I was like,
crazy.
are you-
We were
bro.
so scared during rehearsals. Did we be so scared?
How many did he like? It looks like he's nothing. Like he did it, not even scared once.
And can I say that I think he only ever practiced doing that himself? So actually, Bad Bunny, like I said, Bad Bunny didn't show up until Tuesday. So all rehearsals before that, it was
Yeah.
a double. Mm-hmm. Like it was a double. With Bad Bunny was like, it wasn't really Bad Bunny. It was just another
Yeah.
guy, and we would
For
just
all
like,
the- you know,
we would
for all the
rehearse with him.
people-
Yeah, we would rehearse with him. He was the Bad Bunny.
Yep.
And he never rehearsed that. He just did this, and then he just climbed down and then go down. Bad Bunny ever only practiced that stunt, I would say probably like twice. Wow. This is only like the third time that he
Do you
did that.
know if he was like scared or like?
He looked
is he
confident.
Done?
He looked
Yeah.
confident. I'm not gonna lie. There's actually, I think by now, I think toward the beginning of the show, I did kind of see him a little more nervous. But definitely after Lady Gaga, after Lady Gaga, I would say the rest of it was smooth sailing. He was really confident.
Wow.
That's kind of how I felt him.
Okay. Oh shit. Sorry, I actually have a call
Go work.
at like 7. Yo, my boy. What's going on? Huh? It's today. I'm filming a podcast right now, but can you give me like 20-ish minutes, maybe more? Okay, bet. Thank you so much, bro. I know we had, cause like I thought we were gonna be done by 6, but we're talking. I'll let you know, this is a special guest. This is the meme of the century I'm talking to right now. It's the dude that was the Bush guy. All right. I got you. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate you. All right, Doc.
So random.
Anyway, I was supposed to film a skit with it. That's why.
Yeah.
So we're like having a call about it. Okay, I forgot what we were talking about. We could just. Oh, the freaking fall. Yeah. I like looking at it. I was like, dude, he hit that,
Yeah,
and
no,
also
no,
it was
he
like
did
on
not.
beat. Like he landed in
Yeah,
their arms
It was
on
not.
beat.
It was not rehearsed enough. I think. I would say I was not rehearsed enough. Like he looked so confident about it. But I think at this point he's so confident. Like I think he's like we're closer to the end than the beginning of this thing. So he's just
Adrenaline's high.
like just boom.
Oh,
Like you could see his face. Like he's just like, oh, I did it. Like his face right as he felt. Like right as he's landed.
Okay, he smiles.
He's like, oh, like he like gasps. Like he like right here, boom, and he's like, oh.
Yeah. You could tell he's like a little
Like,
wince
we
a
did
little
it,
bit.
we did it, we did it.
All right, that's like the big stunt. Like, yeah, bro. I can't wait till he does an interview and somebody asks him about that or like what he was nervous about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know. I'm so excited to know too, because it was like it's all just like how we felt, but it's like we don't really know like what he
Yeah.
was going through.
Yeah. Do you know like, is he gonna do any press about it?
I don't know. I would think so. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm hoping? I'm hoping there's a documentary
Yes, bro.
because there was cameras.
Yes.
There was
100%.
cameras when we were doing things,
Like
and
filming
just
the
getting
people
things.
filming.
Yeah. So there was that type of action that I would say there's gonna be like a behind the scenes. I hope there's like a
Okay.
Netflix thing that comes out. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
So we can actually get like so we can see how the so I could see the insight too because it's
Yeah.
like there's things that I was like I was so a part of the insight that I was like I didn't get to. You know, plus, you know, they take our phones. They,
Yeah.
you know, we really weren't able to reveal anything, you know?
Yeah.
So it was like, we just had to live in the moment, you know? And it's like, sometimes, you know, you forget.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, damn, I forgot. We did that, you know? We went through that. We had
Yeah.
to deal with that, you know? So it's like, it's pretty cool.
It's been a long time coming now. 8 months, right?
Yeah.
Correct from when you.
Yeah. From
right,
when it
so-
was just like getting the getting the game together too.
Yeah.
Is just doing everything, because that's a whole nother world that's happening simultaneously.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's like they're getting the actual Super Bowl together, and we're getting these 12 minutes together. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's crazy how many parts are coming together to get this show done. You know?
And set up and tear down, including set up and tear down. What's the time limit?
The time limit to put it together is, I think, 10 minutes, and taking it apart and take apart is 7 minutes.
So there's like 10, 13, that's 23 plus 7. It's like 30. Okay.
30 minutes.
So 30 minutes. Mm-hmm. Okay, gotcha.
It's the half of the hour.
Gotcha. And I'm guessing that when you guys are rehearsing and everything, there's somebody clocking you, right? And you go through one run and they're like, we got to speed it up here. We're dragging you, right?
We would do a run from the top. Like, it was like, all right, last commercial ends in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, boom, go. 'Cause everything starts. Like, we rehearsed it to the T.
Yeah.
To the T. It was boom. They were like, all right, guys, you guys are at the 6-minute mark, and we haven't built, we don't have the stage set up yet. Like, they didn't make it. We had to redo it.
From the top.
Reset. Yeah. So then, boom, they bring back in the carts, and then show starts. Artist rises, dancers start. Boom, boom. Then boom, then takedown. Boom. Wow. And we rehearsed it to the T. Like, this was rehearsed multiple times.
Is there like one main director with like a megaphone?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Bad Bunny's show director. So he goes with them. Like, he puts his tour together. So they're like, dude, like, we're leaving to Argentina right after this.
Oh shit!
Yeah, he was like, we leave to Argentina right after this, because that's his next show.
This was his side mission.
This was literally, they were like, dude, we're on tour right now. That's what he was telling us. He was like, we're on tour right now.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. So he was like, I'll just do this little thing real quick, Super Bowl or whatever, and then I gotta do my main thing.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I'm piecing out.
Yeah, and so actually, I don't know if I can speak on this.
You don't.
We might cut this out. But anyways, just, I mean, I don't know. But because it's like it's one of my theories. I don't know if that's kind of like,
okay.
I don't know what that is. Well, it's a theory. I don't know. So maybe it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So, Bad Bunny is, well, I should say, Rock Nation doesn't allow the artists to play shows for a period before and after the halftime show.
Which is why, like, during the Grammys,
he didn't perform.
Trevor Noah was trying to...
Right, and he was like, I can't perform, right? So the thing is that he's on a world tour currently, right? So I'm assuming that contract only doesn't allow him to perform in the United States.
Yes, which the Grammys was.
In the United States. And that's why I think that's the actual reason why. So I think he's known for a while, because he didn't do that US tour. So my assumption is that he didn't do the US leg of the tour because he was doing the Super Bowl.
I see.
I cracked the code on that. You know what I'm saying?
But it's a theory. It's a theory. You don't know for
sure. It's a theory, but it's like, it just made sense, right?
It's connecting the dots. Yeah. No, that's a pretty sound theory, for sure. Yeah, because that makes 100%. Like, he wouldn't be able to anyway. So he's just like, nah, I'm just gonna do it global.
Right, just the global one. We'll worry about the US later. I think
that's how they present it.
Yeah, because a lot of people are like, oh, I thought he wasn't doing the US, and all of a sudden he's doing Super Bowl, and it's kind of like, well, there's probably a contract involved. Mm-hmm. Said contract is Rock Nation.
Yeah. I didn't find out about Rock Nation being a part of all of, like, deciding who does the...
it's Jay-Z.
Jay-Z essentially picks the Super Bowl halftime performer. What do you know when that started? Initially?
Yes, it started at... Who was the first person that he chose? It's been like 8 shows now that he's decided on. So I know it's
Super Bowl 52.
It definitely was not Katy Perry. It was not Lady Gaga.
Shakira?
Could have been after. Shakira, J-Lo was his choice. He did choose Usher. He did choose...
that makes sense.
He didn't choose Coldplay. It hasn't been that long. Like I said, it's like 8 shows. Who was after Coldplay? That was at Super Bowl 50.
That was
at 50, and I know that wasn't him. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I know for sure he did. He didn't do Bruno. He didn't do the Beyonce. He didn't do both Beyoncés. It's ironic, but he did Usher.
Not that he would need to anyway. Beyonce's.
Beyonce's self-sustained.
Queen B. Yep. Wow. Okay. That's huge. I love that connect though. Yeah. Like the theory. That's sick. Yeah. Again, a theory. We don't know.
Alleged.
Not confirmed. Alleged.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Dude, I love that part. What do you think? Okay.
Okay. He's like, okay.
Yeah, I wonder if that was like a real
Yeah.
reaction.
It could have been. Like,
And
I'm
he's
not
like,
gonna lie.
oh
Like,
shit,
it's like
my mic is hot.
everyone's just having a really good time, and that's what matters, you know?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I noticed too, the freaking stands are like lighting up.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, the stands are lighting up.
How did they do that?
Everyone has a.
Is it the
Everyone
lanyard?
has a lanyard on. there.
Okay, that's that was my guess. There's some light that's coordinated with
Yeah.
their seat in the lane. That's like the only way they could do it, right?
Yes, they do.
That's so sick.
This is so coordinated. It's so amazing.
Oh, bro, that's so good,
so
bro.
beautiful,
I
yeah.
love that part.
Like it's like they just got it together.
Dude,
So
look how freaking tight they are,
like, they're
bro.
going in opposite directions, slide through and dive back in. Like it was so perfect. Like
Dude, they hit
not
this.
one person.
Bro.
Yeah, they just
That's so. I love that, bro. They literally hit the when
like
you're trying to get through the club.
yeah, no, it was like it's actually a swim. It's a swim. So they do like a swim through, and then they come back and dive through. So you'll see.
Yeah,
So
they
it's
put their hands together.
Yeah, so it's a swim motion. So they do this. They go in opposite directions, and boom. Then that person swims through, and then they dive back. In.
Oh, that's so sick,
So
bro.
it's a swim. Yeah, that's how they were talking about it.
They isn't the dancers, or just people.
Oh, the dance, like everybody just
Yeah.
like that's how they were
Okay.
referring to it. They're like that's how you have to think of it.
Okay, got it. And this is supposed to be him, right? Like
Yeah.
a younger
Yeah,
version of him. Okay. So cute. Ricky Martin.
Yes, this was very unexpected for me. I was like,
Yeah.
whoa, what? This is so random.
Yeah. Are you a Ricky Martin fan?
I'm not. No.
Okay, got it. I know the name, but
Yeah, no, I don't. I
Not
couldn't tell you.
personally.
I couldn't tell you a song by Ricky
Yeah.
Martin, probably.
not gonna lie, all of us watching didn't react to
They're all like-
when he showed.
Okay, cool.
Okay, yeah. I assume he's famous, but yeah. No disrespect. It's just
Yeah, no,
didn't recognize
didn't
him.
piece it.
Yeah.
This was sick.
So dope. Yeah, and like now the high production is out, it's just drums. It's all like that's so good, bro. Yep, and which flag he got?
Yeah, like
The light blue.
that's.
That's so good,
the
bro.
thing,
That's
yeah.
insane. Okay, Wink. This shot right here is crazy, bro.
Dude, it's so sick.
What a freaking shot, dude.
I think after the show, I think I have a video walking out, and I'm right there with the flag.
Oh, snap.
I'm right here with the flag. Oh, that's them still right here, but the flag is right here. I'm with
The flag.
Yeah. Well, because at the end we're all production, we're all in the same lot, so we're all rushing out, we're all sweating, we're all like, we couldn't bear each other. We're like, dude,
That's
cool,
crazy.
you did it. We did it, I did it, you did it, we all did it. Like, there's a lot. Like at that point, it's like the adrenaline's wearing off, and we're just like trying to figure out where we're going.
Probably hungry as hell.
People that are hungry are heading to the cafeteria. People that are, trying to get their costumes off, they're sweating. People are like, so much going on.
Yeah.
People are trying to go meet who they wanted to meet. People are trying to go, it's like, it's just a lot.
Dang, bro.
Oh, but look at the wide shot. You see this?
That's right.
This is
Yes,
a good
yes.
idea of, so at this point, I'm still here. So
Okay,
that's
hold
why
on.
it's kind of like,
let me record this. Okay, go ahead.
so at this point, I'm still here, which is why, like I said, I could resonate with, obviously, Lady Gaga scene,
Yep.
truck scene. And then that's why, during entrance scenes, obviously like we have to dive through here.
Dang.
So this is kind of what you have to maze through your way to get there, and
Yeah.
that's why it's like you see.
That's hard to not
everyone's
know
over there.
where the heck.
No, it was.
All you see is lines. You don't even see the numbers
No, yeah,
for
it's-
most of it, right? Wow, that's
And
crazy.
your visibility is already limited.
Yeah, on top of that, you can't see past your own suit.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my, dude, this part is so sick. This is so hype.
At this point,
my
everybody
God.
was dancing. Like there was no like it didn't matter anymore.
Bush people, everybody.
Everyone was dancing. Like fireworks went off. It was just like it was just a party, dude. It was.
I
just
don't know. The Bush
insane.
people look pretty still.
Yeah, they
man.
were super. I mean, not in my area. Well, because like I said, we're tucked, so it didn't really matter.
Oh, that's right. You're behind the.
Yeah, we're tucked
the
at this
casita
point.
and
Now this is their moment too.
Best part of the show right here. Most important, low key.
Yeah.
Dude, and the message in the back.
Yeah. It was crazy at this point.
Dude.
At this point in the earpieces, everyone's already like, all right, exit. Everyone's already, no, at this point, everyone's earpieces is going insane. Everyone's like, all right, everybody, if you're beyond the 25-yard line, head to the south exit. Like, it was already.
Getting everybody out. He did it. He did it. That's it.
Yeah, at that point, yeah, that's why at the end he cuts off because he snatches that. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, how sick.
Dude,
Oh,
yeah,
man.
you got to send me
I'd
all
love to
those,
see it. Love to see
all
it.
the BTS if you have anything. Let me know.
also know.
I'll put it in the video. Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah, actually, during the flag scene, I want to say that there's this scene where, boom, they're coming right in front of me. I just turn around, and they're, boom, right there. I'm already,
How'd you have you had your
I'm already
phone?
seeing, nah, in the meta glasses.
Ah, you got the Meta glasses. Smart. You didn't have them on in the picture that they got them to CNN.
Yeah, but at that point, that's when everything.
You
was
haven't
going
posted
down.
that anywhere?
No. Well, because technically we're not supposed to. We weren't supposed to at the time, but everybody's supposed to. So at this point, I'm pretty sure it's just like. But no, it was pretty crazy. But it was like during the time having like that's where it was so insane. Like just everything. Like the on field
Yeah.
vibe was off the roost. It was
Wow,
awesome.
bro.
It was sick.
That's crazy. Well, that's a wrap. We're literally killing batteries out here. Yeah. There's not enough battery power with our high quality setup you see, and expensive lights. You know, this is a t-shirt, by the way. T-shirt. But yeah, we're out. He was such a great guest. It was amazing. Thank you again, my boy.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, bro. Anytime. It won't be the last.
Absolutely
It won't be the last. Thank you so much, bro.
Again.
Heck yeah, bro. Yeah, I appreciate you for your time. Hopefully you finished it, so you must have liked it.
It was great. Yeah, you got it. I was so shook. That's probably the most shook I felt during the.
Dude, this is my first like podcast interview, right? But like I've dreamed for a long time to do this whole thing, and I've always wanted to do like the Nard Wars thing, like where you bring out like childhood photos and I just pull out of my ass.
Actually, what can you say about this? And you're like, oh, that's
Yeah.
how I felt. I was like, who told you this?
Yeah, so I love putting on like that, giving that a moment, giving you a moment.
that reaction. I was like, I was shook.
Yeah. Yeah. So thank you again, bro.
Bro, thank you for having me.
Hopefully you get home safe, dude. You live like down the street too, which is so
Yeah,
crazy,
I'm gonna
dude.
walk there.
Y'all, I am currently fixing this copyright claim, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video because so much went into this. I have a full-time job. I don't do this for a living yet. I aspire to, and I will by the end of this year. All right, but yeah, it takes really, really long to export this whole freaking 3-hour video and then upload it and then to find out that it is copyrighted. So hopefully this time it works. Again, I'm sorry that like it has to be heavily altered. But again, if y'all can support in any way, join the Patreon. You can find all my links in the description. But I appreciate all of you guys for watching to the end. Thank you for being here. If you're here, I thank you. I couldn't be here without you. But yeah, there is so much work that went into this, and I'd freaking look like a mess. And you know, I hope you guys enjoy it. But I hope to make a lot more podcasts and keep this thing going. Again, I appreciate any type of support. And check out my links, and hopefully one day I can do this full time. And you can help me get there by using my links. So thank you. Have a good one, guys. Deuces.